Pittsburgh. Oh, Pittsburgh, Pete. I know Pete.
Yeah, Howard, thinking about you again. You're in your 50s.
Right, I'm 55, Pete, and in January 12th, I will be 56 years old, and I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, you're on your way up to close to Ronnie's age. He's going to be 60. And
well, let's not rush me up to 60 yet, but...
Yeah, it takes a couple of years to get there.
Yeah,
still.
give me a break.
He has a full term of college before he's 60.
Right, it's a lifetime.
I'm 30 years old now, so you're 50. I mean, you're 56.
5.
So what is it like in your 50s? That's what I want to know. Like, are you enjoying your life still?
Pete, I am enjoying my life from the sense that I'm very, very happily married. I enjoy my weekends and time off, and I'm enjoying work more than ever. So it's a great place to be. My kids are older, which is kind of nice. They're doing well. I'm happy to see that. I'm out of the woods in the sense that, you wonder when you have kids, gee, are they going to grow up to be good kids? Are they going to be normal? Are they going to give you a hard time?
Yeah, what kind of adults are these going to be?
So I feel out of the woods. I think they're good kids. They're nice kids. And I love them. And the thing is, so that's a good place to be. I wouldn't want to go back into my 30s or 20s and start over professionally. I like where I'm at in terms of a radio performer. I know how to get behind a mic and do a show and all of that. So all that's good. Listen, I came to a conclusion a long time ago about radio specifically, that the person who doesn't grow or change is dull and remains dull and will never, ever succeed. You constantly have to evolve and change. And I don't mean just from, like, whether or not you play the dating game on the air. I mean your whole lifestyle, your opinions, your view of the world has to evolve, or else it's a dead issue. You're done
at a certain point. You're acting if your life is changing, but your character isn't.
And I know I get criticized. Some people love the Billy West years. Some people love the Jackie years. Some people love the Artie years. Some people love this. They love when I did the Channel 9 shows. But I've always tried to just give you me honestly, and that's the same. And this is what it is. This is what it is. And when people get tired of it, if I sense that my audience is done with me, I will leave.
That will never happen.
Well, there you go, Pete. I like your optimism.
That's never going to happen. There's nothing else out there that's really going to captivate people like your show has. You
know why I'm good on the radio, too? I was thinking about me the other day. Most of my day, I think about me.
That's a surprise. You were thinking about you?
99% of the time, I think about me. And then the other 1% is the rest of you. So I was thinking about my radio career. I was reflecting on it. And it was hard not to, because everywhere in my office is a piece of memorabilia about my career.
You've gotten it to the point where you can't not think about it.
I fully embrace myself. I never used to, but now I do. Every award, everything is surrounding me.
It's like a museum.
It's a museum to me.
The Hall of Howard.
Hall of Howard. Radio Hall of Fame. Because believe me, what else is there? And so I was thinking about me, and the reason I'm good on the radio is, A, it's a certain ability, certain talent. That's one thing you got to have. B, there's 4 things you got to have. B, what was A again?
A was that you got to have a certain talent.
You got to have a certain ability. B, you got to be...
What is that certain ability? You didn't have it when you first started.
Well, no, it's a certain sensibility about the world, a certain sense of humor, a certain understanding about how to tell a story.
It was in him, though.
It was in me. Yeah. I mean...
Okay, well, what you're saying then is...
your family and the way you're raised.
You had it... I don't know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that many times I'd be sitting around my family and we had to tell a story.
Yeah.
And my father would say to me, "Stop. It's boring." Now, these were harsh words, but they
fixed you right.
They fixed me. They made me nuts. They made me neurotic. It was mean, but nevertheless, they go, no, edit yourself. Most parents today listen and indulge every word a kid says. And quite frankly, they're healthier, but they're big bores. You hear some of my callers. They can't even, they do a wind-up for 15 minutes.
Yeah, they can't even get into the story.
They're bores because they've been overindulged and they've been told that everything they say is brilliant.
So what I'm just trying to decipher here is it still is something you learned. It wasn't an innate ability. You say your parents molded you.
Yes, that's true.
I agree.
Well, not just your parents. It's just but there also is it's like a great musician. they have a musical ability. Yes, they had to sit in their room and learn the guitar, let's say, Eddie Van Halen. But there's a certain ear they have and a certain ability to understand music. There is a talent there.
Okay, so then it's two separate things.
That's right. It is a physical sort of gift you're born with. B, it's also the way you're raised. That gift could remain dormant. Like if Eddie Van Halen hadn't had certain surroundings, if he hadn't had certain influences in terms of music, it might never have emerged. He might not have felt comfortable enough to encourage that. So it's partly environmental. It's partly sort of what you're born with. A certain ability to speak.
Okay, so you had a certain awareness of the world and a sensitivity and a sensibility toward information and outside events.
For example, my father was in radio. He was an engineer, but I was exposed to this idea of the microphone, people speaking into it. He was also a recording engineer. He had a recording studio.
So that was instrumental.
That's part of it, yes. Instrumental is an okay word to use. That's fine.
You know, I mean, you would not have been on the radio without that, is what you're saying.
It's one of the components. That's right. Now, also...
The stars aligned, Howard. It might have been from God. You have to give God a little credit once in a while.
Well, yeah, that's what I call the thing that you're born with. This ability to look at the world and say, you know, gee, Mad Magazine's got the right idea. There's satire there. You have to have a sense of humor and appreciation. Sense of humor has to be cultivated by your environment, but also you have to have that ability. It's sort of an ability somewhere inside of you.
Yeah, now there's another thing. Where does sense of humor come from?
Well, as Pete puts it, if you believe in God, or if you believe in the universe, nature, whatever it is, or the genetic sort of soup that we come from, it's just sort of something that's there. Like Beethoven had his musical thing, and it came out early.
That's how Artie made it to the point where he's at now.
Well, hold on. We'll get to Artie. Artie's a whole other case. Artie defies.
I also think it has to do with the atmosphere. It's a combination of being born with it and the atmosphere you grow up in that develops.
That's correct. Now, the third component, which is essential in any success story, and I don't care what you apply this to. Pete, what do you want to be in life?
What do I want to be in life? I'm not even sure at this point.
All right, okay.
Well, we were specifically talking about you. You said you were thinking about
But here is the other...
And these four things.
Here is the essential component. You talked about the essential component. Here's the third thing is the essential component. And that is... I want to see who's paying attention at this point.
He's making it up right now.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you what it is.
All right.
It is having the ability to practice. Now, what do I mean by this?
Oh, you read this in a book a few weeks ago.
I read some of Outliers, and I responded to it, but some of this is my own thoughts all along. Outliers says 10,000 hours are required to be an expert. Now, I've never added up the hours, but the hours of me watching television, listening to Brad Crandall on the radio, putting this together, seeing my father, and then actually having the time to develop this. WRNW, I was working a 6-hour shift, 6 days a week, and I got hours and hours of practice in college. I'd go down to the college radio station and start to practice. I started to practice all over the country what it is I wanted to do. Now, it's no different than when you talk to a guitar player who spent his entire childhood playing the guitar in his room over and over and over again. There are guys who have done that and never succeeded. They're okay guitar players. But the ones who have this, as I say, born talent, it comes out. But they have to put in the hours of practice.
Well, there are different levels of this born talent.
That's right.
Even the guy who doesn't play as well as Eddie Van Halen has a born musical talent.
That's right.
He's better than me at picking up a guitar.
Howard, you completed all the requirements that it took to get to where you're at.
Yes, but you didn't even hear the fourth requirement. You don't know what the fourth requirement is. I told you, thousands of hours of practice.
This guy will never complete anything.
Well, he wants to be a professional pot smoker.
ADHD.
His ADD. He wants to be a professional marijuana user.
He wants Adderall.
Right. He's on his way to his 10,000 hours of practice.
He's on his way to his 10,000
Pete,
Adderall.
The fourth thing, and I think this is very, very important, is being born in the right time frame. Now, this is something from Outliers, and this is a key component. When you hear about Bill Gates, who is a huge success. Bill Gates, if you go through his history, actually was born at a time where he had available to him as a kid, because his parents were into some sort of computer science. They knew a guy who could, back then you couldn't even get into a computer lab or get on a computer. When he was born, somehow the circumstances led up to he was allowed free hours, endless free hours in a computer lab where he got to work this stuff out. Him and his friends were like into this thing like crazy. If they physically couldn't get the computer time as children, in other words, he had a certain privilege that you don't have, I don't have. He was in the right place. I had a certain privilege. I got to see my father work with these guys with the microphone. I got to visit the radio station, 𝗬𝗵𝗲. I got to watch the guys work. I was mesmerized. I was mesmerized by this. I got to see something a lot of people didn't get to see. This Bill Gates, when they describe him, he got to do this in a lab. No one did. He got it was too expensive for people at that time.
Computers were huge things. They didn't fit in people's homes.
Yeah, and I don't know the terminology of what it was he got for free, but it's a certain access to programming that you could only get programming time for an hour, and it was a fortune.
And you wouldn't waste this on a kid.
Right. He was allowed to go in there at night and use it all night and day. And that's what led to it. So it's part luck.
Well, let me ask you something.
Being born at the right time and part having an ability.
What about these people who are born with nothing?
Well, people who are born with nothing, it appears that they're born with nothing, but it's not always the case. Now, let me give you an example. You sit and you look at professional hockey players. That's what they do in the book Outliers. And the guy points out, he says, you know, everyone in Canada, for Canada is a huge hockey place. And they say, well, you know, why did this guy become a pro? He didn't have anything more than anybody else. Maybe he had some talent, this and that. But it was the mere fact that they were born either January, February, or March. Now, you would never pick up on this, but here's what happens. In the school system, it's a full year. The kids who are born January, February, March are physically bigger. There's huge differences in physicality. You're almost a year older.
Just from January, February, March?
You're almost a year older than someone born in December. And what would happen in hockey, for example, kids would go to school and the coaches would look for some star players.
And they take the bigger kids.
The bigger kids, and also the kids who were older. They were a little more mature. They could understand a little better. They did better in school. They've even found that kids born January, February, March, because they're that almost a year older, they do better in school in the beginning. They get more attention from teachers. Therefore, they thrive a little more, get a little more encouragement, or notice more, and they actually do better at certain things. But the hockey example is one where you are physically bigger. Now, they did find some hockey players who excelled, who were born in, let's say, later months. But the majority, Canadian hockey players, because of the system and the public school system, January, February, March, I think it was something like 70%.
Yeah, but they at least had a hockey system. I'm talking about somebody who winds up
what I'm saying
being
is,
the president of South Africa, born in, what did Nelson Mandela have?
Well, what I'm saying is we don't know that because I don't know the history of Nelson Mandela, but there could be something as simple, Robin, as the day he was born. Because who would pick up on that with hockey?
The day he was born was very helpful.
I said not that, but there are circumstances that lead to somebody becoming great.
Or 𝗬𝗵𝗲 whatever his name is, he was in Africa and they found him. What in the world?
He was 8'2", Robin.
Yeah, but you still got to go find him. He didn't get here on his own.
Anyway,
it was like
that is why it is difficult to even pluck anyone out and say, here's a radio show, or here's a TV show. It takes, like we were talking yesterday, they took David Lee Roth, a rock star, a guy who had spent his years practicing that and obviously excelled.
He's a good rock star.
That's right. And they said, go on the radio. Go do a radio show. Well, of course it was destined to fail. We all knew it. For some reason, the radio executives didn't know it.
Yeah, there were tons of people who didn't know it,
right.
Howard, and they had power, and they put him there.
They did. But we all knew it. My audience knew it. You knew it. I knew it.
It would have been like you touring as lead singer of Van Halen.
Exactly. It's funny that David Lee Roth didn't know it. It's funny. I remember interviewing David Lee Roth. I invited him in to say, hey, David's going to take over our morning show. And I remember he walked in with kind of a swagger, and I remember why. I think he was on edge. I think he was thinking that I was going to put him down and ridicule him for taking over our show. And I didn't. I was just the opposite. Every time he sort of got a little confrontational with me, I showered him with love, really. Right. I said, hey, David, I wish you the best. And I think it took him like into by surprise. Yes, it took. He was like, whoa.
He was defensive.
He was defensive that day. He really was. I remember it very well. And I don't think I'm projecting that. I think he really was.
Oh no, it was absolutely true.
Yeah, and and then when I was just saying to him, hey, I really wish you the best and hope you do well. But and then he kind of in his arrogance said to me, and this is David, in typical David, he says to me, man, I'm used to speaking in front of audiences as big as 300,000 people. You think this is something to me? This isn't a big deal to me. I've been doing this my whole life. And
no, that's not what he said exactly. What he said was, this is the greatest opportunity for me because in a stadium, I could only speak to that many people.
Right.
Now I'm going to get to speak to all these millions of people. And you quietly pointed out that who said there are going to be millions for you?
Yeah, and I tried to say to him that day that you don't just automatically yes, millions of people show up to see Van Halen.
Yeah.
This is different. This is you. You're out there. You have a microphone. It's blank space. It's a canvas. And you've got to fill it with something entertaining that your audience will find compelling. And I knew this was a daunting task. I mean, this is not something easily done.
That people would show up for him talking.
Right. And they'd give him a couple of practice shows in Boston, and I guess someone had heard this stuff. And really, David was not prepared. The guy would have needed his, as they say in Outliers, 10,000 hours of practice, really. And who even knows if he has that talent anyway? He didn't. Who knows if he had one of the 4 requirements?
The show was okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone has a story to tell. I could listen to someone on the radio and tell them what they need to do.
But can they do it? That's the other thing. It's a matter of, can you actually do it?
When I hear someone on the radio, I go, oh, here's how you fix that. But then I go, well, if they're not going to hear that, how are they ever going to fix it?
And you would feel that way towards everybody. That's the thing. You would put your mind beliefs above everybody else's in the world.
What?
In radio, yes. In radio, I believe I'm as good as it gets. That's how I really do believe. And I'm not saying it from arrogance. I'm not saying it out of any sort of pompous notion. I don't feel that way about anything in my life. I go to a psychiatrist 3 times a week and I go, I don't even know how to be. I don't even know how to be a human being.
You don't know how to be you.
I don't even know how to exist. It's pathetic in there. I mean, it really is. You would think that I was an entire mess. But nevertheless, when it comes to this, radio, I mean, I'm as competent and as I am the Beethoven of radio.
Well, I said it early on. I couldn't understand how other people couldn't see how much you knew. And when they were, when we first started, when we were at DC 101, and they would sit in the room and they'd start trying to tell you things, I was like, don't they realize he's the smartest person in this room?
Well, you know what?
Don't they know they should be listening to him?
It led to a lot of frustration. It really did on my part.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would go home and sit there and go, why do I would visualize the whole thing, and I'd say, why don't they get this? Why don't they let me loose? I don't get it. I mean, when Pig Virus and 𝗵𝗲 and
they were the worst.
And
John Hayes. That was another one.
I mean, all of them. I sat there in a room and I said, this is like it would be as if Eddie Van Halen had to get guitar lessons from me. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Can you imagine people trying to tell Einstein what he should be doing?
Here's what you ought to do with that brain of yours.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that annoying to me. And I don't have this ability at anything else. It's this. I get this. I know what to do with this. Give me a fucking microphone. Give me a room full of my crew, and let the symphony begin.
And that's what Sirius Satellite Radio has been to you, Howard. It's the pinnacle of your career.
I'll tell you why.
You're respected, and you have the power there. You don't got to...
I know, I'm not respected. There's still people who don't believe I know what I'm talking about. Believe it or not.
Who?
I don't have to say names. They still think they know better than me. But I'm going to tell you something. One thing about here, I get more respect, and there's another thing I get. For the most part, I'm left alone. And this is the smartest thing you can do. Every time certain people poke their nose into this and start to mess around with my people, and I hate to be cryptic, but when they start to mess with my people, when they start to offer them jobs, when they start to tell them how to do their job, it is as I look at them as flies who have no conception of what is going on. And I look at them and I go, how dare you question what we're... I don't even mind questioning. Questioning's good. But for God's sakes, what makes you think you know better than we do? Don't come in here and inflict your pain on us. It's sure, listen, I'm not above criticism. I know there are things I do that are very boring on the radio. This might be boring on the radio. But for the most part, we're able to hit some home runs out of the park.
And stay around.
And stay around for the party.
There'll be one today.
That's right. Right now, there might not be a home run, but there will be one later. I can almost guarantee it.
You can't hit one every time.
Right. Look, there are no slumps here.
That's right. We come in to do a show. And so, the reason I flourish here is, number one, they have an understanding to leave me alone. And by leave me alone, they're smart about it. They say, listen, we think you know what you're doing.
Here's a tough question. What sense does it make to not promote that you're going to come back to Sirius for no matter how long it is? So people can resubscribe, new people will join on, they're secure that you're going to be there. And we know you know this already.
I don't know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, why wouldn't you tell everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be around here. The radio show is going to continue.
Because I don't know that that's true. And I'm not going to lie to my audience.
He's claiming you know this already.
No, I don't know. I had a conversation. I had 5 conversations this weekend with my agent.
Mm-hmm. 5?
About this, yeah. Because he claims I'm unavailable to talk to him. I go, it's just the opposite, Don. He's the one that's not in the office on Friday and Monday.
Oh, my God. You can't find him.
I said, listen, I call you as soon as you call me. So we made an appointment to talk, and we got into some really good conversation. And we had like 5 conversations about this very topic. Mm-hmm. And I do know what I want to do. I do know, Pete.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Sirius is going to go for it. You know what? If Sirius and I sat down in an easy way and sat down and said, here, let's continue on, it would never be that easy, because there are things that I would like to be able to do, mm-hmm. and there are things that I want to go and do, and I don't know that they're going to go for it. I have something in my mind where perhaps we could continue here.
They have to go for it.
They don't
have to do anything.
They don't have to do anything. Listen.
You created this.
No.
Look.
I did not. It was here before. Granted, no. I think they would have gone. I think Sirius would have been out of business had we not gone.
Look, he created a lot of things in radio.
Right.
And they let him go.
Right. And we see what happens when they let me go.
Well, they let you go, but they still let you go.
But they do. Listen, I don't know, Pete, if it'll make sense to the company. And I am a loyal supporter of this company. I love this company. I think satellite radio must stay around. I think it's terrific. And I think it's only going to get better. But the fact of the matter is, and by the way, someone said to me, you know how you say amazing on the radio? Mm-hmm. I say the fact of the matter is way too much. I was criticized for that.
Oh, dear.
But the fact of the matter is that we could possibly be around some more here. But who knows? Pete, if I had the answer and I could tell you, I would give it to you.
Waiting for it.
I don't know that it's going to be so easy to bang out a deal.
Man.
I don't know.
I'll tell you why this show is successful. The fact of the matter is Robin's amazing.
Well, that's right. That's right. You want to know something? And I'm going to take credit for Robin. Full credit.
Full credit.
Because
you didn't give birth to me. Give somebody
everything
something.
but let me tell you something. My ability to recognize Robin's greatness is what we're talking about.
And your
here.
chemistry, absolutely.
That's right.
Well, I recognize the chemistry. Let me take credit for that.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin.
Actually, I take credit for recognizing his genius.
That's right.
Her heart might be broke.
What?
Just not
No.
being around Howard every day. That's going to break your heart.
That
No,
would
I
break
mean,
her
some
heart.
people may not realize I was not going to take the job they were offering me until they played a tape of him. And then I said, I'm taking the job just to meet him because
Yeah,
he's
that's true.
incredible.
That's true.
And that's when you started wanting him sexually.
That was it.
How many years have you been pining away from me?
Man.
By the way, nobody's taking credit for Benji's contribution.
Oh, Jesus.
No, but that's just the point. Artie being a part of the show, Fred, Benji. These are people that I've chosen to work with, and they've chosen to work with me. And these are all good people, and that's part of it, too. You can't just have some schlubs.
Yeah, don't worry about that, Mo. That's not your responsibility.
I do, as a matter of fact. Or the fact of the matter is...
That's amazing.
That's right.
You've done enough for them.
I have several lucrative offers. I could be on The Real Housewives of Orange County as a fake husband.
There you go.
Fred has a lot of money saved.
Who knows what Fred's up to? No one knows with Fred. How you doing over there, Fred?
I'm doing fine,
Let's get
thank
off
you.
of this topic and move on to something. How
actually,
are you?
I think
Is
it's
it
pretty
time to
good
check in with Fred?
that you talk about. I think people should be fascinated about what it takes to become a guy at the top.
That's right.
But not everybody has the ability, so why listen?
I don't know. Maybe
They'll just be
someone
disappointed in
maybe
themselves.
someone will be inspired because you're right. Not everybody can do what you do.
Practice.
But practice doesn't do it for everyone.
I told you that's only one component.
But I
Right.
think you also have to love it. I mean, there's one thing that when you hear Howard speak about radio, you hear a passion in his voice.
I don't love it.
I think you do.
Look,
I think
Andre
you're-
Agassi
Fred,
didn't
that
love
wasn't one of the
tennis. He was
components.
really
You're
good
lying
at
to me.
it.
No, I don't love it.
When you said you were 5 years old, you dreamed of being on the radio.
Yes, but I didn't love it. There was a lot of pressure in my life. I didn't love it. And that's part of it,
but
too.
You must love it because in spite of that pressure, you
People
come
who are
here
great-
every day, you did what you did.
No.
Well, if he says he doesn't love it, why are you arguing
He
with
wants
him?
to
Because I
argue
don't
with
think
me.
he's aware of it. I don't think he's aware of his love for radio.
Do I love radio?
Hold on, let me find
No.
it. I think you're full
Do
of
I
shit.
what?
I think you love it.
For 25 years, I've sat over here, talked in the mic, played with these pots. What are you talking? I'm here every day. But do you love radio? Do I what? Do you love radio? For 30 years, I write the bits.
30 years.
Lay in bed and think of shit to say. Get up in the morning, eat
I
my
hit the
egg
boss.
whites.
Yeah.
Talk to Benji and Fred. Do I love it? Do I love radio?
Not at 5:59 a.m., that's for sure.
I've been going to sleep at 8 o'clock. Watching TV and going to bed. Not fucking Beth, making sure I get to sleep. And you ask me, do I love it? What kind of question is this? But do you love it? Do I love radio? All right, thanks, Pete. Good to speak to you.
I'm the Sim, and a longtime Stern listener, big fan. I called in yesterday to talk about Robin. She's recently single, and I've been recently divorced, and I've been thinking maybe it might be nice to kind of come in and try to woo her, see if maybe we can't get a little summer heat going on. Howard was really nice and invited me to come in and give me a shot with Robin, so I brought a little gift basket for her, some items that I thought she might really appreciate. Some coffee in here, extra dark roast, so she can really be clean. And really hope she likes it.
So you really get Robin. You've brought things that you know she's been into in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening for a long time, and I kind of met her a couple times outside the show. We talked probably for like 2 minutes total in my whole life, and I really feel like I've connected with her, you know.
What about Robin really gets you going?
She's really sexy. I mean, look at her. She's lost a lot of weight. She's really, you know, doing well. You know, very important black lady. I find that I'm a little attracted to black women, I have to say, and I find her very, very sexy, very appealing.
Sim, I wish you good luck today. I hope this works out, man.
All right, thank you.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Howard?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's not Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. It said Marianne from Brooklyn. But go ahead. Marianne from Delray Beach, Florida.
Beach.
Okay.
Hey, Howard, I have a friend who's up there, and I think that he would do much better than the Sim as far as a date with Robin.
Oh,
and
yeah, the Sim is coming by today.
Oh, it's
yeah,
today?
but my friend looks like Nick Lachey, and I think she should have a choice.
Yeah, well, there's time for that. Let the Sim have his shot. Don't try and piss all over him. It was his idea to come down here and date Robin. Although I was reading some note from the Sim, and he claims he looks like 𝗧𝗵𝗲, which I don't know.
Oh, then why don't I just date 𝗧𝗵𝗲? Why do I have to date the Sim?
Why would you claim that?
I don't know if he claimed it or somebody claimed it.
Howard, you know, the Sim is here.
Oh, he is.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
My prince is here?
What was that letter, Gary, where they said the Sim looks like 𝗧𝗵𝗲? But I saw his picture. He didn't look like 𝗧𝗵𝗲.
Yeah, but I heard Will pre-interviewing him yesterday. It was really funny. Like, you just hear one side of the conversation. And I guess he was talking about, this is his word, that he looks very Jewy. And he
said he's an 8, but if he didn't look so Jewy, he'd be a 10.
Oh.
Right.
He's better Jewy.
You are Jewy.
Well, he's pretty lucky he's as handsome as 𝗧𝗵𝗲. 𝗧𝗵𝗲's a pretty hot dude. I'm not a girl, but I can't imagine a girl could keep her hands off 𝗧𝗵𝗲. You know?
Yeah, I only do it out of professionalism.
Are you attracted to 𝗧𝗵𝗲?
We'll take that as a no, Robin? Or?
Oh, 𝗧𝗵𝗲's gorgeous.
Right. 𝗧𝗵𝗲 looks like one of those kids with aging disease.
Yeah, he looks, not only does it, but he looks sick in some way.
Yeah. Looks like he's got, like he's on chemo and maybe he's in remission.
He's yellow.
You're waiting for his hair to grow back?
He's like yellow looking.
You always wonder, when is the diagnosis coming in?
All right, Robin, let me bring in the Sim. He contacted us yesterday. He's a listener, of course. He's called in many times. And he's going through a divorce, or he is divorced, and he says he would be the right guy for you. And I said, what the fuck? Let's entertain him. Wait, I got to put my glasses on so I can see you, the Sim. Stand right there. Robin, are you looking at him?
I'm looking at the Sim.
Man, that's a white guy.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you have a seat?
The glasses are hey, he's not a bad-looking dude, the Sim. You're better looking than 𝗧𝗵𝗲.
Yeah, why would he say he looks like 𝗧𝗵𝗲? He doesn't look sick.
I know. What do you think, Robin? Could you be attracted to this? I mean, you haven't heard his personality, really, but...
Are you hear a personality?
Well, you haven't heard him speak. Could you be attracted to this guy? I mean, okay, he's losing his hair. I see that, but that's no big deal.
Well, you put him on the spot like this, and I don't know how to answer that question.
Sim, how you doing, pal?
Good, thank you.
Take some balls.
It's a great honor to be here for all of you.
It's one thing to call in and say you want to date Robin. It's another thing to come in here. You're in a tie. You show some respect to her with the shirt and tie.
She's looking beautiful today, I have to say.
Right.
Thank you.
You could make the argument that he's as good looking or better looking than any man in this room.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, sure.
He ain't bad looking. It's a little weird to come down here and all that. Robin could laugh, and I hear the nervous giggling over there. But you're nervous. I know.
I must be nervous every morning.
No, you're nervous right now. I know when love starts creeping in, what happens to you.
I brought a gift for you, Robin, by the way.
I see they're
brought
vegetables.
In some nice summer meats and vegetables.
You're very serious about this whole thing.
Some coffee.
Uh-huh.
Extra dark. So
Thank
you.
He's trying to be funny. He brought a basket of meat and vegetables.
Okay.
He knows you like to masturbate with that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of humor I'm looking for.
That's a great first date.
Animate.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad move, the Sim. Sim, are your intentions real here, or you just want to get on the show?
You just wanted to see the studio,
well,
didn't you?
Listen, I'm recently divorced. Robin is, recently single, and I thought, hey, it might be fun to see if we can, get something going. Not necessarily anything serious or not, but hey,
why not anything serious?
Single people. Well, who knows what might lead to what the future might bring.
All right, describe your date with Robin, what you would like to do on this date. Honestly, be honest and let's hear your fantasy.
I was thinking, maybe we might go out to a nice restaurant, say Nobu, something like that. I know that's popular with you guys. And then maybe...
have you ever been to Nobu?
I haven't, no.
Do you like to eat fish? Robin likes fish.
Fish is good, sure. Yeah. I like to eat
Robin's
low
Nobu
carb,
appeal to you, sitting there across from Sim and eating fish?
I like Nobu.
You like Nobu. You don't like the Sim. I don't know if I do.
Not like him. I don't know him.
You don't know him?
No.
Would you like to get to know him? Would you like to go on a date with him?
There's nothing that says I should do that so far.
Right. Yes, Fred.
One quick way to find out, they should hug.
No, she's not good. Stop it, Fred.
You know what? I used to like you. I used to like
Fred, you're out of line. Please.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You stay out of
I'm
this.
just trying to help love along.
Go argue with Amy Fisher.
Sorry.
Along.
All right. Let's go to Ed, who wants to say hello. Ed in Buffalo, yes.
Yeah, I want to tell you, this guy's at Rocky's Rubber Room all the time, and he's got a lot of homosexual tendencies.
Have you ever been gay? Have you ever tried
no.
it?
Are you on the DL? Huh?
No.
It's
My name's on there, New Yorker. Ask him, he knows.
Yeah, this guy is creepy.
What
dude.
website are you on all the time?
It's called Rocky's Rubber Room. A lot of the people who used to be on your Howard Stern bulletin board kind of migrated there.
He's the biggest fag on there.
Oh, yeah.
The Sim is a fag?
Yeah.
What makes the Sim so faggy?
Oh, Artie, he's a super fan.
He shaves his whole body.
You love that, right, Robin?
What is that, Ed?
Fans?
He shaves his whole body?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Let me see. Do you have body hair?
Sure, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Jason, I tell you,
I've been advised by my people not to take my shirt off.
Are you sure your marriage is
without
over?
some money.
Are you sure your marriage is? I can't imagine a woman leaving you.
We're divorced. Yeah,
divorced.
Can you imagine?
Well, that's.
Did the phrase "Rocky's Rubber Room" come up in the divorce quite a bit?
No, fortunately not.
What happened to your marriage?
There was a little 1-4-3 action, I think.
Your wife or you?
Her, I don't like to talk too much about it. There was probably some emotional friendships going on.
I see. So your wife,
we were together 7 years. It was a long time. You were young when you get married. You're a little stupid. And
Howard.
Yeah.
Make him show you his back.
His back? Why would we want to see his back?
Hair. It's like an ape.
Wow. Do you have a lot of back hair?
Just a little.
A little bit of back hair.
Yeah, normal.
It's crazy. You got no hair on your head and you got a ton of back hair.
It's very sad.
It's not fair.
I think Fred called that one yesterday. He said he probably has hair everywhere else.
It's been a very powerful morning on the show today.
Sim, you're an annoying guy.
You think so?
Yeah, Robin ain't going out with you.
No,
there's no way. I mean, everything's like a monotone. What is it?
Oh, man.
𝗧𝗵𝗲 from TV said that the segment would work a lot better on TV if Robin would go and sit next to him on the couch.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Not going to happen.
Guess what? Robin's only so devoted to television.
Who cares if this is a show?
There is a picture of the Sim on 𝗬𝗏_𝗏.com. Sim, I got to tell you something. You're not coming off great. I know this is a tough position. I could.
It would be, wouldn't it? You're on the spot. You're coming in trying to make a great first impression.
I didn't really expect to get to this point, from the whole thing.
If you're serious about Robin and you really want to say something, I'll butt out, pal, and I'll give you a couple of minutes here to talk to Robin. If you want me to, or if you're just bullshitting and just trying to get on the show.
No, sure. I would love to speak with her for a minute.
All right.
Robin.
Do you think this is the best possible place to do that?
Well, this was a shot. This was a shot.
I would really love to go out to dinner with you.
Why? Just because I'm Robin Quivers and on the show?
Absolutely, yeah. You're Robin.
Well,
you're a wonderful person.
That's very sweet of you.
And I'd like to take you out, and we may have a quiet dinner. Maybe afterwards, go to a little nightclub, quiet place. Maybe afterwards, we might go back to your place. I would really love to see all your photos hanging on the wall.
She does. She has beautiful photos of herself on the
wall. Go back, maybe smoke a little weed, get comfortable.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah. When would you like to do this? Let's
what
go
part
now.
of this sounds great? Looking at the pictures of you on the wall?
All the quiet, because it's going to be really quiet.
So you like to smoke a little weed?
What?
I'm saying you said you'd like to smoke a little weed with her.
With for sure. Maybe,
Right.
With Robin, yeah.
Maybe loosen her up a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Do you ever change the volume of your voice, the Sim?
Oh, man. If I do, I'm going to start sounding all whiny and all and Jewy, so I try to...
Jewy?
It's... I don't know. How do you control it?
See, you say you look Jewy. I wouldn't know you were Jewish.
Really?
Guy.
You don't think so?
No.
I've been
paranoid.
ID'd by people on the street and just come up and... Are you a Jew?
Really?
That, yeah.
I had him pegged as soon as he walked in.
You did, Artie?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Well, I don't know what's going on here, the Sim. The date you described, no boo. I know Robin likes that. I know she likes to... She wouldn't mind going to a club.
I wouldn't?
No, you go to jazz clubs. You used to do that with Mr. Rex. I know what your story
jazz
is.
club is one thing, but
Well,
I
maybe
don't know about what he's talking about.
Techno club, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely hip-hop. Yeah.
Hip-hop,
right.
techno club.
I think you got the
Some
wrong
X.
girl.
Yeah.
Robin, I would like to go to a techno club with you.
And
Maybe
do some X.
then look at pictures of you and then smoke weed with
Take
you.
me back to your apartment so I can look over your things.
Hopefully you'll get wet and then I'll fuck you.
I'd love to watch you decompose in a 600-gallon drum.
I understand you have a picture of yourself on the wall. I'd like to stare at that while smoking weed with you.
And I don't do drugs of any sort, so it sounds like you know me very well.
Well,
I don't think we have much in common. Just listening to that description.
A little disappointed by
Well, what did he get wrong? The weed? Okay, he didn't know.
Yeah, it's optional. I mean, maybe some wine. Maybe like some red wine.
Ooh,
yeah.
Hey, your ex-wife is on the phone this summer.
Oh, good.
Well, maybe she can plead your case for you a little bit.
Yeah.
Claudia, you wrote us a note saying you had something to say about the Sim before Robin goes out with him. What do you have to say?
I just think that she should give him a chance. He's a really smart guy.
Then why did you cheat on him?
I didn't cheat on him. I'd like to rebut that fact. We just mutually drifted apart.
I just said it's a 1-4-3 kind of thing,
It was not a 1-4-3 kind of thing. We mutually drifted apart over the years after our daughter was born.
And you did not have an affair with a man?
There may have been a minor indiscretion, but it was nothing.
You banged another man while you were married?
No, I did not. Never happened.
Then what is the indiscretion?
Well, like, the emotional friend, I guess.
You became close to a man?
I became close to a man, yes.
But you never had sex with him?
No, not until after he and I separated.
There was a great story with her, and she was at a Reverend Bob comedy show one night. Sal was there, and this was a couple years ago, and she got a little tipsy at the show, and Sal kind of had some fun with her in the green room after the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Sal?
Sal, yeah. I don't know if he remembers it. It was probably like 2 years ago or so. That was a fun time, and there were pictures
kind
up
of
over
fun?
Marksburg.
Sal, what is that?
Fun time.
Sal.
Do you remember that, Sal?
What is this asshole talking about? What are you talking about?
Do you remember that?
I'll fucking knock you out right here. I'm not kidding. I'll fucking knock you out right here.
Let's go.
I will.
Hey, easy.
What the fuck? What type of bullshit is that? I was having fun with your wife. You fucking douche. You piece of shit. You boring fucking sack of shit. If I see your wife, I'll stick my dick in her mouth just on principle right in front of you.
In other words,
fuck yourself.
Sal, are you saying that this guy just...
Who the fuck is this loser piece of shit to talk that way?
Are you making a
Go
joke?
fuck yourself.
Guy's a married man.
No. He didn't have fun with her. You
said I had fun with her. You made a fucking blatant lie.
Yeah, you guys messed
I'm married
with her
with
in
3
the green
kids.
room.
Take it back,
Put some
asshole.
ketchup on her face and took some funny pictures of her.
No. You were making an insinuation that other shit was going on.
No. I don't think you would want to.
Sim, what are you, fucking mental?
This guy's a good guy, too. I've hung out with him a billion times. Yeah. I give him free tickets to shows. They see him at Caroline's. We buy drinks together. And all of a sudden, this guy's like, Sal had some fun in the green room.
Yeah, the ketchup, the French fries on her face.
That I remember.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
what
know
I'm
it was
talking
her.
about. I know you didn't know her, yeah.
You put ketchup and French fries on his wife's face?
We all did it.
Yeah.
He did it, too. He was there.
No, I wasn't there.
The Sim's wife passed out, and you decorated her in ketchup and French fries?
Yeah, I got pictures of it. It's very funny.
So, in other words, you did not have sex with her?
No,
I never said that.
Well, Sim,
you got to see it. She's a pig. I would never have sex with her. She's fucking... Ugh.
Yeah, but I can see why the Sim might be mad.
It's a good thing that she left. Good for you.
Claudia, why is Sal attacking you? Claudia.
I'm sorry?
Why is Sal attacking you now?
I don't know. I've hung out with him before, and he was very nice.
I tell you why I'm attacking her, because, first of all, I apologize to you, dude. I do.
Why?
Well, I've been so worked up lately with all this bullshit.
He made it seem like
he did make it seem like that. It was a blatant lie. You're right. So, but I apologize. Right. Now that you explained it, I apologize.
Yeah, but I do. Sim, are you mad at Sal for treating your wife like that? I'd be mad at
No, I'm not mad at Sal.
It wasn't. Bob Levy
why
was.
The marriage broke up.
Bob Levy was recording a DVD. And we had people in the back who were drinking, and we made a spectacle out of things. And that was one thing. Like, she passed out, and her friends were there, and they put ketchup and French fries and shit on her face. But anyway, the problem with this girl, Howard...
What goes on back
there? It's this emotional friend bullshit is starting to really fucking get to me. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of girls saying I had an emotional friend, but I didn't cheat, yet I'm leaving you. It's just bullshit.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
Wait 1 second here. I asked Mr. Sim there to go to therapy numerous times to try to repair the relationship, and he refused because it was beneath him to go to therapy. So he didn't want to make it work. So why am I going to stick around in a loveless marriage?
Why the fuck were you having an emotional friend to begin with? This guy doesn't have to go to therapy if you're out fucking jerking some other guy's cock while he's paying the bills. You fucking lying cunt. What are you talking about? He doesn't need to go to therapy. Who is he? Was he the one with the emotional friend? Was he? Answer the question. Was he the one with the emotional friend?
Sal, are you talking to Christine right now?
Yeah, I am.
It sounds like
what happened?
You sound like everyone's trying to say to you.
No, exactly.
Give her a break.
Listen, Sal, can I give you a little advice?
Because the thing is that she's gone. I'm trying to work it out with my wife. But he doesn't have to go to fucking therapy. She was the one jerking around on this fucking guy.
So why do you have to go to therapy?
Right.
Well, that's a good question because but I know who I am. I don't know who this guy is. That's a good point. But the thing is that
Sal, you're not yelling at Claudia. You're yelling at your wife.
You're so angry because
the issue I have here is that I'm sick and tired of women saying that, well, I didn't cheat, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, but I had an emotional friend. You did cheat. You did cheat, no matter how you slice it. Just come to reality and say, look, I'm a fucking cheater. I fucking betrayed somebody. I'm a fucking whore. And you know what? I fucked up. And you did.
Sal,
you did. You took somebody's... I don't care how you sound. You took somebody's money behind his fucking back.
Who do you want to say this to?
I'm just saying this about everybody. You know what happens?
Everybody or your wife?
I would just like to say no lasting bad feelings toward Claudia or anything like that.
No disrespect to you, Claudia. I'm talking in general that I got so many emails from so many great guys, police officers, firemen, guys breaking their ass day and night, going through all my fucking bullshit, and each one of these guys got fucked over
it sounds
so
like
hard.
Something's changed.
But you're not them.
Something's going on here. What happened in therapy?
Something might be, man. You'll find out after the fucking You'll find out after the break.
Are you getting a divorce?
No, I'm not getting a divorce. Not at all.
But what's going on here?
I don't
Separation?
know. I don't know, Howard.
Did we hit a bad patch?
Wow.
What happened in therapy?
Things were going good.
Things in therapy
you
are going fine.
You finally lost it, right? I told you this new Sal wasn't going to last.
He couldn't keep
I'm just cracking. It's not Christine. I'm cracking.
It's getting to you.
Yeah, it's fucking getting to me.
It's hitting you.
And I feel really bad about what happened to you and her.
Drink after the show today.
And Claudia, you're not a cunt and a pig, but I'm saying that out of anger that people. And I apologize. People use that emotional friend excuse and put it on the guy.
People? What people? Are
women. Enough of this emotional friend bullshit. Just stop it already. Cut it out. Just look in the mirror and say, I fucking betrayed this guy. And you know what? I fucked up. And why don't you ask him what he needs to fucking do to get the marriage back together? What?
Wait a second, Sal.
Well, we're divorced. There's nothing getting back together.
You were the one who said that it was your fault.
I know, and I do have a lot of faults. But you know what? I'm at a point now where I'm sick and tired of this fault horse shit. I am cracking, like you said.
Something happened, didn't it?
I don't know. What
happened?
Dude. Nothing happened. I'm fucking...
Why the change in Sal?
Sal, everybody understands what you're saying. Right. I mean, I know.
It's exactly what you said, Howard, that he's been jumping through hoops.
Dude, right. I'm sick of jumping. I'm fucking tired. My back legs are ready to give out from jumping through these fucking hoops.
Sal,
you know what I mean?
Will ripped you for but made these exact points.
But Will did make it. No, Will made a point people left behind my back because I want to save my marriage. I still want to save my marriage.
Well, this doesn't sound like saving marriage talk. It sounds like all the bitterness is starting to come out.
I'm starting to again. I'm talking about my
You're
end.
Angry, aren't you?
I'm angry. That's
You're
it.
angry
I'm angry, and
maybe he has to get that out in order to move past it.
You know, and I'm not saying all women.
Sim, by the way, really bad idea having you in.
Really?
Yeah.
I tried to tell you yesterday, but
Robin was right.
It's great to meet you, though.
There's no love connection to Sim.
Really bad idea.
Claudia,
if I was Robin, I would not date you.
Claudia, you really are. You were a good sport that night. I apologize, and I don't mean to put it on you.
What are we going to find out? What are we going to find out after the break?
I have to look into myself over the break and figure out what I want.
I don't think anything sexual happens between Sal and this girl, but I mean, if I was, I'd be upset if someone did that to my wife. Fuck the sex.
Absolutely.
So wait a second. So let me bring to you this. Is it excusable then that he was doing the same thing to me? I mean, we mutually drifted apart. There was no communication in the marriage.
Claudia, wait a second.
Well, you guys
we're
are
talking
divorced.
about. We're getting off track.
Right.
Okay.
Sal, you are going to be evaluating over the break. You are telling me that you are at your breaking point, that you have been jumping through hoops to make your wife happy, and suddenly it's hitting you, why am I doing all this? It's too difficult for me.
Well, you know what's happened.
What needs to, what's happened?
He was in shock when this whole thing first came down.
Like a car accident.
He didn't feel his own feelings. He simply went into repair mode. And now that there's been some time and he's been working on this, and he really is beginning to say to himself, wait a minute, I was wronged here, you know, and the question is, will Sal be able to have his own voice inside this marriage?
What I'm saying is that I recognize my faults. She needs to recognize her faults.
Absolutely, that's what you're saying.
And if I'm making a commitment, I'm not giving it 110%. I'm giving it 120%. And if I'm going and going and going, I need to see something. I need to see some sort of signs. I don't want to live under a checklist. You know, like, oh, wow, you were nice today. You didn't complain. You helped with the kids. I'm not an employee. I'm your husband.
I agree with you. That's the worst.
And that's
if
what
I'm
I
gonna
said
be a
would
fucking
be the trap.
and I love my kids and they're everything to me, man. And my wife is everything to me. But I'm not going to live like an employee. I want to live like a man.
That's the way that I was treated in
and that's what I'm going through.
Shut up, Claudia. I'm talking to Sal now.
Yeah.
And
nobody gives a shit
your
about your
marriage is over.
I'm getting a little turned on.
Every move that I make, every action that I have.
Yeah, I had to hang up on her.
Every move that I make, every action that I have, even with the aggression with you, I apologize, is all basically a product of my love for my wife and my children. Everything. This anger is it's my commitment to my family. And it's crazy. It drives you fucking nuts. And I don't know what to do, Howard. But you know what? I'm not going to be a doormat either. I'm not going to live that way. You know? I just want to give my family the best I can. If that means I'm out the door, then I'm out the door. And if it means we could work it out, then we'll work it out. That's all I could do. That's it, man. I just want to make it work, brother. No offense, Artie.
Robin's giving me eyes.
Sim, you really need to shut up. Sal's just fucking opened his heart up.
Right.
Sim might be the creepiest guy ever.
He has problems. He has major
Sal.
problems.
Mm.
All
right, I think I understand what you're saying.
That's it.
I think this had to happen for any. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't live bottled up either. You're going to have now. You have to find a compromise, man.
Well, that's what I was saying. That you know, is Sal only going to be the one who's always working to make it work, or is he going to have an equal say in the marriage about what his problems are?
Where are we at now? Like every day, your wife kind of says to you, "Well, I'm not going to have sex with you necessarily, but you've done better."
Yeah, that's still there.
At the end of the day, she gives you an A+ or a B+, depending on how you did.
Not technically, but right. Emotionally, you feel that. I feel that.
And everything
right
you do is now up. This is for the checklist. It's not just what you want to do.
Right. I'm just not getting any no affection back. You know what I mean? The affection seems very robotic. It's almost a sympathetic thing. Like, you know, is sex really sex, or sex is like something like
it's also a rebuilding process,
right?
Sal, you got to allow that to rebuild. So it's probably not going to feel organic at first.
It doesn't, but
you want it to happen fast, and it's not happening so fast. You got to be patient.
That's what my therapist said. You have to be patient.
You've been in a bad state for a lot of years.
Yeah, you can't just win some chick back in a week.
But this is exactly where the breakdown comes, Fred, because men don't have that kind of patience that women want them to have.
Nobody does.
She's trying to impress him that this really hurt me, and you're going to have to climb a mountain. You're going to have to climb Everest to get to me.
And you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah.
If I know
what someone at the top.
Everest.
What Mount?
Everest.
What say again? What?
Mount Everest.
Right. Go ahead. Yes.
I don't mind climbing Mount Everest provided that I know that my wife is like a foot behind me, ready to save me.
No, she's at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
with
where
a
she
foot
is.
hanging out.
Right now, she's watching you.
So that's it, man.
And you're saying, look, could you throw me a Sherpa, something?
You want to know something? Your wife isn't feeling love for you right now, maybe. And the fact is, you're going to have to do a lot more hoop jumping in order to win her back.
That's the deal.
And that's the way it's going to be.
But when 6 weeks goes by, and
6 weeks?
Yep, 6 weeks.
I'll tell you, she'll tell you this has been going on for years with her.
No, but I'm saying within the past 6 weeks that have gone by, and I'm
It don't work that way.
I know, I'm putting a lot of energy in. It's hard.
That's why I said you're going to crack. You're not going to be able to do it.
See, that's why I hate to bring this up.
I'm not going to crack
because of what happened. After my bullshit with the heroin, Dana had every fucking reason to be pissed. I felt like I sort of ended it because I felt like I was going to be living under a checklist. Exactly what you were saying. Like, I'm going to get a grade every day, and I refused to live like that. I said, I can't live with you.
That's right.
Wanting me to jump through hoops. I'm not that kind of man. Some men are. Some men can deal with that. I'm not that kind of guy. Clearly, you're not either. So I had to break it off, and it was really horrible to do that, to leave this woman that I really fell in love with. But I fucked up, and she wasn't going to forgive me that quick. I didn't have time.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine breaking that up with 3 little Artie Langes running around the house?
Yeah, but can I tell you something? I want to tell you something. Artie's right, and I'm going to tell you something. Here's the thing: you got kids. Artie had a different situation, but it's the same situation in a sense that like he would have had to put in lots of time proving to Dana that he's a good man, and who knows if she could ever really trust him. It's a lot of ifs.
Right.
All right. So you got 3 kids. You're doing the right thing.
And that's major.
The thing is, though, is Sal. The Sal I know are going to be able to do this 2 years down the line. Let me tell you something. I've fucked up relationships with people in my life. I'm talking about really important people in my life.
Right.
And sometimes it takes years to repair.
I
They
know.
give you a chance. They come back a little bit. Then they go away.
But
come back, go away.
And sometimes there's no coming back, right?
That's right.
Timetable. You can't. You're not in charge of the timetable.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with this blow up, man. It's part of the process, and she's got to realize that. And I still respect you for making it work with the kid. The kids are major. I agree with you. So this is part of it.
But dude, you're in for the long haul.
Yeah.
I am.
Artie could look at the situation and say, hey, okay, I don't have kids with this woman. I do love her.
We're
but
not
shit,
married.
I'm not going to sit there and fucking bust my balls, stop watching the game, go to the ballet or whatever the fuck the
And
checklist
maybe
was.
Dana
Not too heroin.
had a little bit more
not
of a
too coke.
point.
I have 2 questions for
Go
Sal.
ahead, Fred.
That was my fault.
How long are you willing to be in this state before you say enough is enough?
Well,
because if it's 6 weeks,
No.
that's not a long time.
The thing is that I'm willing to go as long as I can. I'm giving it everything. I need to see
And you're
something back.
You're talking to someone too, like your own therapist or
Yeah,
whatever.
I haven't seen a therapist alone, no.
see,
but with her.
What
You
you're
have to
waiting to
see
see
your own
back
person.
is affection and for her to start loving you again. She's still probably, I mean, I can't speak for Christine, but she's probably still wrapped up in the emotional friend, having to give that up. In order for you to become that guy, the new exciting guy in her life, dude, it takes fucking years.
And you're going to have to give up your looking for results.
Yeah, forget the
Because,
results.
Yeah, you cannot
like a whole new
expect
relationship
it.
Starting this.
Yeah, you got to woo her like she's some chick you just met, and you're
Like
trying to
she's
win her
Pam
over.
Anderson.
Yeah.
20.
And I believe me, Howard, I am, man.
And you got to keep doing it.
And I'm doing,
And if you can't handle it, that's when it's all going to fall.
You know how
apart.
women
maybe
like
you got to ask yourself how committed you are. If you're already looking like there's a limitation.
Well, it's not.
can't look with
It's not. You know
with
what?
any
It's not a limitation, Fred. It's a frustration. Frustration is setting in.
You're frustrated.
And I blew up. And I blew up here because I don't blow up at home because I am at home. I'm Mr. Mom and the happy daddy. I'm leave it to be.
But let me ask you something. Do you feel? Let me ask you a question. This is a good question.
Glad it was me.
Do you feel that because you're now Sal, the guy who's working to win her over, is she taking advantage of that?
I feel a little bit like a doormat, yeah, and I have to balance that out. I have to, but that's the hardest thing.
Well, do you
I
think
don't
she-
want to rock the boat?
Do you think she?
But I
You
want
say,
to make her
Christine,
happy.
I want to make you happy, but please don't take advantage of me.
Do you
I could.
say that when you're in the presence of the therapist that I'm working really hard and I'm
No.
feeling like a dork? See,
you gotta
you
do
got to start talking, Sal.
I haven't got to that point yet. The problem I have now, Howard, is that I'm looking for that affection, that love back, which is so important to me because that's what I felt I lost most.
But physical affection too is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You want sex.
But believe it or
Well,
not,
that
even
would
a
be the
creep like
greatest reward.
me would be great to have just little signs of
It ain't going to happen right away.
I know.
And guys
But-
and women are different, dude. It's
Yeah.
like
But
we
you
want
know what,
sex, they
Sal?
want
But-
closeness.
In her mind, you betrayed her
But
by
also,
leaving her, in a
what
sense.
you're missing,
Right.
what you're missing she would love to see that this is getting to you that much. She would love to hear that her reaction to you has an effect on you.
Well, in therapy, I said that. We went out Saturday night for dinner. So I tried to do so. I really tried, believe it or not, to look as good as I could. I mean, I really put extra effort. I spent
more makeup,
everything. Really,
hide
literally.
your raccoon eyes.
Everything. The raccoon eyes.
Trim up that magician beard.
Extra mousse. I trimmed down the magician beard. I got a new groomer from 𝗧𝗵𝗲. I'm not kidding. You guys hit it all on the head. And I looked as good as I could. And she
washed out your asshole with soap.
I wet wiped it after a crap, you know.
Right.
Did it up the sphincter hole.
Cleaned your foreskin.
By the way, Beth said to me the other day, I'm going to get a new bar soap. I don't want, because you probably had that soap up your asshole. And I said, so what?
Right, that's what soap's for.
Wash it off a little.
A soap don't get dirty.
Right.
Separate soap.
Yeah, we're down to separate soap, see?
So I told every woman there's a majority of the things in this apartment I've had up my ass.
Right. All right, but go ahead,
So I do it all up, you know, and then boom, she looks spectacular. And I can't wait to tell her. She really does. She looks stunning. And I want to say, honey, you look beautiful. First thing I see, I'm ready to say that. And she says to me, what, no T-shirt tonight? First words out of her, you know what I mean?
All right.
And I'm like...
You say, no, honey, I purposely didn't because I know you don't like it.
And I wanted to say... But, and here's frustrating Sal here amongst friends. I want to say, oh yeah? Did you say no fucking T-shirt to that other fucking piece of shit behind my back? When he walked out with his fat fucking ass? Did you say no T-shirt to him? Huh? While I'm working all fucking day? No, you didn't say that. You're probably busy on these going, you didn't have no time to look at a fucking T-shirt.
That's what you
probably
wanted
wiped
to
your
say.
mouth off on that fucking T-shirt.
Well,
that's what I wanted to say, but that's not the right thing to say.
How do you know?
So
of course it's not. How do you know he wears T-shirts? Probably doesn't.
Yeah, but
probably a
listen,
lot cooler than you are.
So I go to therapy.
The wondering if there was physical involvement.
Okay.
It was killing you.
But then the insecurity. But the thing is,
before. He's
the
now
thing
up
is,
to the point of it does matter.
the thing is how it's created a tremendous amount of insecurity on me. I go on the road. I have women hit on me. I told my wife that. I have women blatantly say.
I've seen it.
And the thing is, and I turn it down, and it's hard, and I let my wife know that. And here I'm trying to look as good as I could, ready to tell her she looks beautiful.
And then you realize that these women would adore you too.
Right, and they would, you know, and they don't know the real me, but maybe from the show or whatever. But it's just nice to know that somebody there is willing to be physical with you.
So instead of being physical with them, you put ketchup on them instead,
and French fries.
Right,
Yeah.
because you're angry.
But that, so I said to the therapist, I say to the therapist, I've developed a tremendous insecurity with her. I'm living in a house with somebody I love, but I feel kind of like not worthy around her anymore. You know, so it's a combination of all that, working hard, and then on top of working hard, not feeling like your wife is attracted to you. I feel like fucking 𝗧𝗵𝗲 in my own home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So
Howard,
it's tough.
The question
And it sucks.
all the guys have out in the office, which is what Will sort of brought up on the wrap-up show, maybe he was a little harsh, is your wife taking any level of responsibility in any portion of this?
Yes, she is.
It
but
sounds
again,
like you're
I can't,
carrying it on your shoulders
as a gentleman,
alone.
As a gentleman, and as a father and a family man, I can't answer for her without being here. I can only express my frustrations.
Is she taking some responsibility?
And the bigger question
to
is,
me, a small amount.
Is she taking enough responsibility for you? That's the question.
He just said no. He said it's a small amount.
See, that's a problem.
Right. Well, that's why I'm here, Gary.
I don't believe the guys in the back room stopped laughing long enough to say that.
I think I have a pretty good question here.
Articulate through
Who
all the
suggested
laughter.
you guys go to therapy?
Me.
Oh.
This is what happened. The day I busted her, I said, here's the deal. You can either leave with him, and I'm going to leave now, because I'm not going to live like this, or you can give him a call, end it in front of me, and we go to therapy to fix both of our lives up.
Right. And how did she react when you told her to do that?
She said, fine, I will call him, and we will go to therapy.
So that's that. You
But
should
didn't
take
she
that
ask
as a
the
positive
therapist?
sign.
Didn't she ask you in therapy for she wanted to go back and things with him in person?
Yes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And she felt like I felt like a father figure instead of as a husband, saying that, you know, I didn't.
What husband's going to allow you to go back with some guy and break?
And you know what? Are you sure there's no more contact with her? With that guy?
I hope.
Are you sure? You're not sure?
No, I'm pretty sure,
but not sure.
You're never sure, but according to everything,
that's what's killing you.
Right.
And to me, you got to see if
it's not. You know what's killing me? It's just the trust issue is harder now.
Right, of course.
So you're never ever sure.
Hey, can I just tell you
I'm 99.9% sure right now she isn't, but you're always going to live with that fucking thing in the back of your head saying, you know, is it happening again?
Hold on. Sal and I talk, and I would never say anything that you wouldn't want to say, but there's things that Sal has told me that doesn't don't make him as positive nothing happened. Do you know what I mean?
Well, okay.
So that doubt's in his head. And I always said to him, unless the therapist, unless you and your wife and the therapist, like, to me, I don't do therapy, but that's got to be the first thing. You got to get it on the table.
Yeah, you got to come clean in therapy about your feelings. And I got to tell you something. You know, this is going to be a tough one to put together.
Because
You're
I
working
see that
hard.
Sal is trying to be Mr. Perfect. Everywhere, even in therapy, I'll bet he's trying to say all the right things.
And don't be so perfect.
And that's not how you get
talk
there.
about how you feel. Talk about how angry you are.
Sometimes it's okay to give your feelings, even though you know they're wrong. Like this is how I feel. I'm not saying it's right, but that's how I.
But the problem is therapy is to teach you how to work through your feelings with each other.
But like last week, I was in therapy, and I started snowballing, and I had the ball of emotion going, and there was an explosion, and time went up, and we were erect till 2 in the morning. I slept for 2 hours. And sometimes I find that those issues to me, maybe they're not worth it.
How about
it's
this,
so
Sal?
draining.
Sal, what do you say to the therapist next time? You know what? That kept us up till 2 o'clock in the morning. What are we supposed to do when we get to a point like that?
That's right. Yeah, ask those questions. Boy, Robin, you should be married to Robin. No wonder the Sim wants her.
I don't know. See, but you're trying.
Robin, can I go out to dinner with you?
See, I think Sal's trying to give. You're trying to. As a man, it's so hard for us to figure out what she gave up and not having this emotional friend. Like, what was he supplying? A lot of men can't figure that out, so you're trying to give her your version, a guy's version of what an emotional friend is. A lot of times we don't fucking know.
Who even knows? Like, you're going around acting all wimpy. Thinking that's what she wants. Like, you're acting like a girlfriend to her. Who knows? Maybe she wants you to throw her up against the wall and fuck her. I don't know.
This is why marriage sucks, because people change over time.
Well, the problem is it's not so much a wimpy thing. It's weird when you're
acting like a maid. Well, you think that's what your wife wants?
Act like a man. It's a good
act like a man.
You know, that guy never washed a dish.
That's right.
You never know.
That was also 1948, Robin.
But the thing is that it's not so much being a maid.
No, I'm talking about the emotional friend. He was giving her something other than these chores.
Right.
Sal is giving her.
Right.
Don't say it, Artie.
Sal thinks doing chores is what she wants.
It's not doing chores, Howard. The chore part is a small portion in the whole picture. Chores is helping out. Chores is me showing my appreciation for her hard work as a mother. Okay, that's my point. So I'm contributing there. Like, give me something
still,
back.
What was that emotional friend doing?
I don't know.
He was listening. That's what they want us to do is listen.
And one thing women will never understand. I fell in love with Christine. I saw her in the high school cafeteria in my college, and I said before I met her, that's the girl I'm going to marry, and I did. It was my heart speaking. Anybody else at this point in their life, and my wife's an attractive lady, will fucking piss in her ear until she comes in her shorts. They'll say whatever it takes to get down their pants. It's a fucking cheap, fucking manipulative.
So maybe you need to say whatever it takes to get in her pants.
But don't you think it's your job to develop a trust with her? Guys are always going to say shit in her ear.
But Gary, I am.
No, I know.
I am. I mean, I'm doing everything. I'm giving her the trust. I'm laying off of her. Sometimes I deliberately stay away, Howard, just to give her that.
See, this is going to be weird to you, but she wants a guy who's going to agree with her that you're a big schmuck.
Exactly.
So why don't you agree with her that you're an asshole?
She knows that. I did agree. We laid in bed that night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I said to her, you married an asshole.
That's good.
No kidding, Howard. I'm as honest as you can.
I don't think that's good, Howard.
Maybe that's what she wants to hear.
Maybe it's good for the show for me saying it.
But she's not in the right place either. There has to be a point where she forgives Sal, and he stops.
Forgives him for what?
Forgives him. Oh, here we go. You're still stuck with she had an emotional friend.
It's a huge hurdle to get over. Am I crazy?
Okay.
Is that not an enormous hurdle?
Gary, wait a minute. Right now, the situation is Christine feels she's right, and Sal needs to do something for her because he forced her into that situation. I'm just telling you
Robin,
how she feels.
It's like saying it's like saying that Joey Buttafuoco pissed off Amy and that made her go pull a trigger.
And Gary,
everybody's responsible for their own actions.
But this is the reason why.
But I know what Robin's saying. Let me explain it to you. Christine feels Sal checked out of the marriage a long time ago.
Right.
Got it.
So she got through it the way she could, and she got caught up in getting affection elsewhere. So if this is going to be repaired, she's got to feel like Sal is the most happening, wonderful thing in her life. And the fact of the matter is...
And the only way she's going to get to that is to forgive him for abandoning her in the first place.
And Sal's going to have to forgive her.
Right, but doesn't that have to go on together? It doesn't sound like...
Finally, the fucking guy is coming to the realization that he's angrier than he thought he was.
Right. He's just starting to come around.
Right. But you know what, though, Howard? You know what, Fred, Howard, Robin, and Gary, and Artie? The truth of the matter is that if she gave me something back by now, Howard, I wouldn't have this frustration.
Yes, but she's still not at a place where she can. That's
she
what I'm telling
considers
you.
staying with you is giving back.
I'll tell you what Sal said earlier. It's probably one of the most painful parts of a marriage because I've been down that road. There's nothing.
Dude, she wants to be with the emotional friend. She's just staying there and struggling with you is her giving something to you. That's the way she sees it. I know how these broads think.
Oh, I know. They're all crazy.
But she's not crazy.
I know.
She feels she's given up something for you. I know. She's given up a real shot at happiness, maybe. And you feel the same thing. So the fact that you're doing this for the kids, and also you guys have a sense of history, and also you're madly attracted to your wife, that's all good shit. So go in there, talk to the fucking therapist, and get through it. And the fact of the matter is that if you crack and you can't take it anymore and you can't take being a different kind of Sal, it ain't going to work. She wants you to...
But you also have, when you say committed, really mean it. Or just say, I'm committed for the short term.
I'm not going through the motions, Robin.
I'm not saying that.
I am committed.
But you keep looking around to see if you're making progress.
Dude, she ain't... Let me tell you how bad this can get. You think after 6 weeks it was going to be all fixed.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Like gonorrhea.
Like you figured, like in 6 weeks, okay, she's going to blow me, this and that, the other thing.
It'll be on.
She might even be saying to herself right now, you know what? I'm not going to blow this guy. I don't even, you know what? Maybe I want him to leave. I don't know what I want from this.
She's also trying to sort out what she wants now.
She ain't ready to start.
This is all new stuff.
She ain't ready to be, hot for you. So the fact of the matter is...
So go to work every day and torture yourself until she figures out what you want.
Right. That's what... So it might be like in the next year, it might be like, all right, we had a couple of good nights. She blew me. I ate her out. Then, like a year from now, maybe you'll get a little better. It could be, you're talking about...
You know how it happens?
Long term.
It happens when you don't expect it.
Right.
That you'll put in the time, and you won't see any progress at all, and then one of these days, you two will have a great night together.
I know a dude.
It'll shoot you light years
Well, she said
ahead.
that. Robin's right, but she said that in therapy.
That's right.
She goes, I don't want fabricated, manufactured lovemaking. I want it to be natural.
She doesn't want a timetable. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how this can go.
I don't want a timetable either. I want to fuck her now.
Yeah, but I know a dude.
You're like to get it right out of the way.
His marriage was shitty, his whole marriage. It wasn't until he got about 60 years old the two of them rediscovered each other. I'm not shitting you. And he goes, this is the best thing that I stuck it out with this broad. Because we look crazy about each other.
What are the odds of that, though?
A million to one.
Right.
But it happens.
It happens.
I know. And
it's like a lottery winner.
I've spoken to people, too, that has happened to. Like, people who I've known said, guess what? 3 years ago, we were in your boat. Right. I'm like, you two? The most lovey-dovey? And it happens. And that's what I'm shooting for.
All right, but, dude, you got to be in for the long haul. Like, Artie hit it on the head. Dude, when he said, hey, I looked over the situation, he said, I'd have to really work at this fucking relationship with Dana for who knows how long.
But there's a big difference between being married and just being a simple relationship.
I know, but Artie hit it on the head.
They've got kids. It's much easier to walk
Artie
away.
said he didn't have as much investment.
No, that's what Artie's saying. He says, you got a different situation. Exactly. You might have to put in the hard work.
Does your wife have female friends that are kind of advising her or anything like that?
They're all married and they're all supportive for both of us, like you guys are, like everybody here is. They're rooting for both of us.
All right, because sometimes they can be unhelpful toward the marriage.
That sounds like something the Sim went through.
Apparently, he had a whole gang against him.
Look, Sim, I like you. You're a fan. You're a loyal fan. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I see you with Robin.
I'm sorry. I was hoping maybe something could happen here.
No,
but,
you weren't. Don't
Sim,
be silly.
Sim, the truth is, your segment was so bad. Howard sent me a note. Come in and flip out and save the show. So I'm done, and everything I just said was phony.
Thank you.
You've been punked, asshole.
Thank you, Sal. Thank you. No, seriously, this Sim. I know you have an attraction to Robin.
No, he's a goofball.
But you're goofy.
Yeah.
And you came in here in a goofy manner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did. No, don't be sorry. That's who you are.
Vegetables and shit.
Yeah, vegetables. You want to woo Robin. You don't do that. And,
it was Christine who married a Sal, not Robin.
Yeah.
Right. And as far as
I don't want a goofball.
As far as your ex-wife goes, I understand why she found an emotional friend. All right, listen to me.
The Sim. Wow, that turned out way differently than you expected.
It was, I was hoping Robin would consider the, my gesture, the meat and vegetables.
You're leaving carrying.
I guess I'm leaving with them. Yeah.
Well, Robin wasn't into you. Seemed like right from the get-go.
Yeah, I'm not sure she took it seriously. Really. I mean, I think I was coming into this with, honest intentions and all, and I think Robin just thought it was.
Robin, I'll be taking this. Thank you.
Would you like that? Sure.
What do you think about the explosion from Sal?
Wow, he was. It took me a little aback at first. I wasn't quite sure what he was going on about because I really really didn't mean anything, bad, or when I said that they had fun with my ex-wife, because they kind of stuck her head in a garbage can and put some ketchup and mustard on her, and it was,
But that led to an entire blow-up, an entire segment.
Yeah, he was really just, he had, his eyes were watering, and you could see him kind of choking up, and it was moving, yeah. And Robin was making eyes at me the whole time. It was kind of nice.
Well, you had a front row seat for it, and you sort of ignited that entire argument. You sort of, because it's something you've gone through personally.
I can cause these things to happen with people. I can be very divisive.
Do you feel at any point between what you brought up between Sal and your wife, and then just Howard just seemed displeased with your attempt the entire time? It seemed like you were getting cock-blocked the entire segment.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little. They're just sort of goof on me, and see how I can take it. Because if you're going to be in the Howard Stern environment, you got to be able to stand up to that sort of thing. And
right, you're a big fan.
First time, and so, I was trying not to come across like a fanboy or anything like that either. So it was a little hard to kind of get into the whole spirit at first when I first walked in. But I think,
will this end your conquest of Robin?
Yeah, probably. I think I can see the writing on the wall. I'm not going to stalk her or anything like that. So I'll move on to bigger and better things, I think. She's not worthy of the sim, and she made that clear, and that's fine.
All right. Best of luck to you, Sim.
Thanks.
Sal, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Talk to me for a second.
I just figured out an excuse on what to tell my wife that we just punked the sim.
Do you think this was a blessing in disguise at all, Sal, that you were able to just vent and tongue Lisa's ear?
Stop it, come on.
No, for real though, this was a necessary evil for you to get out?
Yeah, it seemed that way, right?
It was provoked in a weird way though.
Yeah, a guy making an accusation like that, you heard it, right? Did it sound like he was...
it did.
I'm like, who the hell? I'm going through so much right now, and I don't need a guy making some accusation that I was fucking around with his wife in the green room. That's like crazy,
Right, that would set you back in all your therapy back, a million years, so to speak. But now that you realize what he was saying wasn't true...
What's that?
Now that you realize what he was saying wasn't exactly what you thought it was, or wasn't the truth, and it led to this whole rap, how are you feeling now that you got some...
better.
You feel like you're a little bit relieved?
Yeah, I feel relieved.
No, is it going to be all right though, Sal? You guys discussed a lot of things.
Embarrassing moment.
Ronnie ran in there.
I know.
Yeah, are there any ill feelings towards the sim right now?
It's crazy. I am like the least violent person in the world. That's what really bothers me. That's how fucked up this thing is making me. Like, I don't do that. I don't threaten to punch people in the face and stuff. That's not a way to handle things. And that's what's killing me about this, that it's twisting my fucking head.
Well, it's a heavy topic, and you're obviously hugely invested in this thing.
Gary's a good man. Gary's my Barbara Walters. Baba Walters.
I'm old and shriveled?
No.
That was a tough one today. It was a tough one, but that's good.
It is.
It's a good thing. You gotta be upfront with yourself. This is that's what Will was trying to say the other day. And he said it in a very hurtful way,
right.
And that's why it didn't sink in at first. But that's what he meant. Like, you're doing all the work. It feels like
right.
It's okay.
And I know you've been saying that a lot. And I kept.
But it's like what I said there. Even if you know you're wrong, like you can say, "This is the way I feel." I know it's not right, but it's the fucking way I feel. It's okay to say that.
Right.
So Gary, this was a blessing in disguise in a weird way.
I think so.
I asked Lisa.
I really do.
I want to ask his opinion. How would you think Christine should take today's segment?
Well, she's probably not going to take it well, but she's also probably, you got to let her understand that it was unintentional and that it's from the heart. It's the way that you feel. Maybe doing it on the air wasn't the best way, but maybe
we triggered it by insinuating.
Right. So maybe we can take this into therapy and use it in a positive way. That's the way. That's the angle. You didn't get up this morning and say, I'm going to go on the air and blow up and cry and say all the shit that I'm going to say. You did. I know that wasn't your intention, and I know that you probably, now that we've broken your balls a bit, even stopped a second before you went in. But you couldn't help yourself. It happened, and again, it's how you feel. You can't hold
here today because I love Howard, and I was lucky enough to get invited. Not everyone gets that opportunity.
So what are you going to talk about today?
Well, you know how it works on radio and on big productions like the Howard Stern Show? They pre-interview you, and then they ask you a bunch of questions, and then the producer gives that to the hosts, and then they usually ask you about that. But hopefully, I'll talk about whatever. I'm dishing it. I can take it. I'll answer any question Howard throws my way. And it's more fun. Keep it spontaneous.
Perez Hilton is here. Perez is a noted gossip columnist. He has a website that has over 7 million page views a day. Advertisers will pay as much as $54,000 to get on Perez Hilton.
Thank you.
Hey, Perez.
Good morning.
What do you say, man? Hey, you lost some weight. You look better.
Thank you. I've been working hard at it.
Yeah, you were getting a little fat.
I was getting very, very, very fat.
And you weren't getting any cock, were you?
I'm still not, but hopefully that'll change soon.
Hey, you're doing well. You're wealthy. You hang around with every celebrity. You're famous. I mean, you can't get any cock? That's your problem.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What are you doing wrong?
I noticed people are flirting for the first time in a long time, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you look
Things
good.
are beginning to change.
What happened? Were you so unhappy with yourself you started to eat? I mean, you were getting very, very chubby.
It was just that I was really I started to make up excuses for everything. Excuses for not working out. I'm like, I don't have time. But now I just made the time, as lame as that sounds.
What is your day like? You're the only one who works on PerezHilton.com, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a staff.
Well, I have my sister, who's my assistant, and my mom, who's like my gopher. I moved them out from Miami to Los Angeles.
Still to this day, it's just you running the thing. So I would imagine it's hard to keep coming up with material.
Oh, no. At the end of the day, I always have like a bunch of stuff I could have written, but I need to sleep at least 4 hours. So I wake up on a normal day at 4 a.m. because I have to be on East Coast time and just work all day till 4.
Explain that to me. You work all day. You wake up what time?
At 4 a.m.
4 a.m. And then you work till what?
I work until 4:30 p.m. and then I go to the gym and then I come home and I eat and shower and work some more and then I go to bed and I try to get to sleep by 10.
So you're not out running around all
I
over
used
the
to,
place.
and that's probably one of the reasons why I was fat, because I was sleeping even less and eating and drinking, and now I like to treat myself as if I'm the Michael Phelps of blogging. And I don't leave my house from Sunday night through Thursday night. And I really am happy doing that because, I love what I do.
That's what you did. It was your hobby. You had no idea that this would become a popular website. I mean, there's a lot of people blogging. Nobody really gets any attention doing this. And this worked into a full-time business. How much are you worth at this point? Are you a millionaire?
Well, I don't know.
You know if you're a millionaire.
I have my business manager who handles that, who's a lovely guy who called yesterday saying, I want to let you know everything's okay. Don't worry about it.
Do you have your money at Lehman Brothers?
No, we didn't. But he just wanted to. He's very professional and wanted to make me feel at ease.
Well, you're working hard. I mean, you're taking this thing seriously, the website.
I just started for fun. But what's funny now is that nowadays people start blogs and websites with the whole intention of just trying to make money doing it.
Right.
I just started it for fun.
You enjoy doing it. That's the secret.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, it's getting harder, though, because the more popular you get, you've got to worry about being sued. I know in the beginning you could write anything you want. Nobody cared.
Because nobody was reading me.
Yeah, but now, are you involved in a lot of lawsuits?
I've gotten almost all of them settled now.
Right. That was the one big lawsuit was that you were using pictures that photographers took and you were writing things on them. And then they said, hey, wait a second. You're making some money with these pictures. You got to pay us. So I assume now you're paying them.
Yeah, I pay for every photo that I get.
Right.
Yeah, it was interesting, because I became a big boy without planning to or without meaning to. And then when you're a big boy, you have to play by big boy rules.
Yeah, I know. That's a real shame, isn't it? It's a lot more fun when you don't have to play by anybody's rules.
It is.
So now, on your website, there's probably less pictures because you got to be careful about which ones you buy. I mean, you don't want to spend too much money.
I'm not cheap, so
Right.
I'll post away.
So it looks the same.
Yeah, it's
as
the
it
same.
Always would.
It's even better, I think, because now I'm doing video, I'm doing iChats with people.
Like I saw you link the other day to I guess it was something from TMZ. Do you have to pay for that too?
No, not to. I could link to any website.
I see, yeah, because that's good. I like that. And then let's say, like the other day, you had a picture. I think it was 𝗧𝗵𝗲. I don't know one person. I'm so out of it now. I don't even know who 𝗧𝗵𝗲 is, really.
Oh, you do.
I honestly don't.
Well,
she used to date Jude Law.
Yeah. Right. But was she there like naked and kissing some guy?
Yeah, that Brothers and Sisters actor, 𝗬𝗲 𝗪𝗍𝗍. She's the homewrecker.
And she looked nude and fat. Was she fat?
I think she was just hunched over, so she may have looked...
A bad angle?
Yeah, a bad angle.
A picture like that you have to pay for, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you did. How much does a picture like that cost?
It depends on who's selling it to you, who I have relationships with.
I see.
Thankfully, some people I kind of have like all-you-can-eat kind of thing where I pay someone a flat amount and I can use all their pictures per month.
Oh, that's great.
So that's good. I use those a lot.
So is that like $100 to get a nude picture of Sienna Miller, or is it like $100,000?
Not $100,000,
Right.
but yeah, it's more than 100.
Are there pictures now you want to use, but you just say, I can't afford that. I'm not paying a guy $50,000 for a picture of Madonna's, asshole.
No, it's really rare because there's so many paparazzi in Los Angeles, or actually all over the world,
right?
That very few people get exclusive shots anymore.
Right. So
and those are the ones that are expensive.
Yeah,
but you're not at the point where you're going to have, somebody go out just to get an exclusive picture. You don't send people out looking.
I might
things.
in the future diversify. Who knows?
Yeah.
Famous people hate you when they see you, though, right? Don't they? Because you say mean things about them.
They some do, and some have a sense of humor about things. They may hate me, but I think a lot of them read it.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne set up a website, an anti-Perez Hilton.
Oh,
website.
that was a fake website, but I thought that was really funny.
Right, because you make fun of these people. You don't
but
like
she did
Avril
call
Lavigne?
me one day.
And what did she say?
She said, "Stop writing about me," and I said, "Well, you make it so easy."
What is it? I find her very attractive, cute, also talented. What don't you like about her?
See, I find her obnoxious and not attractive.
Yeah, well,
she's just like she's a spoiled brat. It seems like, and not very appreciative of her fans. And there's all these accusations that she doesn't even really write her own music. And,
is that true?
Yeah, well, allegedly, according to people that have worked with her.
No kidding.
They've gone on the record and everything. And then she's threatened to sue the people that she's worked with in the past and had them recant it.
Oh, wow. I wasn't even aware of all that. She just looked like a cute chick who had won a bang.
Well, you don't look very far past the makeup.
You like her music?
The look.
I do. I like her tunes.
You like the Girlfriend song?
I do. I like it.
It's very different from Coldplay.
Well, I like it all.
He's eclectic.
Yeah, I'm a skater boy, actually.
He actually listens to the guys and just looks at the girls.
So now I have to ask you.
Wait, I heard something.
Yes.
So you're getting married soon.
Soon, yes.
And I'm hearing you're getting married very, very soon.
Very soon.
Like within days.
Oh, really? So,
it may be wrong information, but that's what I heard.
Because there's rumors about you all the time.
I got to tell you. Every weekend of the summer, I was supposedly getting married. And I find it fascinating because, first of all, A, who cares when I get married?
People obviously care.
They evidently do care. And B, I haven't gotten married yet. And no, I'm getting married soon. But
are you going to sell the pictures and all that?
No, you want to know something? We got approached. Not we. Beth got approached by, I don't even want to say the magazine. There were two magazines.
In Style is usually one of them.
It wasn't In Style.
It wasn't?
I don't think so. Well, Beth will be here. She'll tell you. She's a big Perez Hilton fan, by the way. She's on there like 10 times a day. I see her on there.
She got to check in with Perez.
And I always say to her, you're very shallow reading Perez Hilton. And she'll go, she goes, oh, I don't care, and then all of a sudden I'm looking over her shoulder and I'm reading.
Right. As soon as you see her, you got to get into it.
Yeah, right. But actually... I was talking about this wedding stuff, and then I was talking about something I wanted to tell you.
Well, you were talking about the two magazines. That
Okay, you asked me the question. So, the two magazines evidently offered $1 million.
Are you kidding? You didn't turn that down.
One of the magazines offered $1 million.
You could donate it to charity.
So, I said to Beth said to me, I would take the $1 million and give it to my charity. I said, yeah. I said, that makes sense. On some level, I said, but really, I'm not the kind of guy that really wants my wedding picture released. It's just not for me. I hate it. It seems like the douchiest thing you could possibly do.
So are you going to ask wedding guests not to bring cameras and things like that?
Yes, I am. I'll tell you why. I just wanted,
people are being strip searched.
The concept, yes, you especially. The concept behind the wedding was, we were going to have a family wedding, and then we're going to have a wedding for a couple of friends and some business people and, people we work with and stuff. And that was it. And it would be a dinner, and it would be simple. No one had to sit there and worry about being photographed and all that other shit. It would just be relaxing. That was the idea.
But
no. So
that's what's going to happen.
No, that's what's going to happen. So I said to Beth, you know what? I give money to charity. I don't need to have my picture in the paper to give money to the charity. I know it would help some people and this and that. But I talked it over with my agent, and even he said, listen, that's just tacky. Forget it. You should give money to charity, to the charities you want to give to, and that's that. So, no, I'm not doing that. And I think Beth really would have actually liked to do that because she says any money she could raise for...
Oh, sure. I mean, that's a huge amount of money to be able to give.
Well, what's her charity? Maybe
cause.
people can donate right now.
Well, actually, she is running for North Shore Animal League for the marathon. She's running the 26, whatever that is. She's running the New York City Marathon. She's doing that. She's already raised a lot of money, and a lot of our listeners have given money. So thank you for that. She's got it. So she'll talk about that. Anyway, let's get back to you. And what you're up to.
I like to interview other people as well.
Yeah,
you know, it was funny because when you said that, George Takei, I don't know if he ever went back to people to get some money, but they're, you know, like they had them all over Entertainment Tonight last night because
he did
they
it
were
for
at the
free.
wedding, and People Magazine got the pictures for free.
Yeah, Brad and George got married on Sunday.
But he's doing it to promote the message of equality. And he wants to get
but he could still get paid.
Yeah.
I don't know who would pay him that much.
Artie, weren't you angry at Perez? He did something about you, didn't he? Was there something about that? Weren't you angry at one time at Perez?
No.
You were.
Absolutely not.
He put a picture in of you.
The drawing.
And drew something on it. And you said it skeeved you because, you know, it was sort of like he was flirting with you or something.
Flirting with me? I don't think I'm his type. I know. I don't remember being...
Yeah. You talked
bears.
Like
I don't remember
burly
being
guy.
angry at Perez.
Well,
I don't actually either. Someone handed me that note.
Yeah.
I'm mad at? No.
Margie, you're on the air with
was
Perez.
that the picture? Was that the thing with the heart around my crotch?
Yes.
He likes you.
Was that? Well, do you remember doing that, Perez?
I do that.
Right. Okay.
That means he likes you.
I did a gig in Miami. Miami has a comedy festival, and I guess there was
Not going to talk over you.
people that take pictures down there and send them to Perez. So for like a week, I was on there with a heart around my crotch.
Right.
I was rather flattered by it.
You're not kidding. I never got a heart around my crotch.
I draw a crown on your head.
I know. You always do nice things. Margie, go ahead. You're on the air in New York City.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
It was my friend Liz. We actually wanted to talk to you because we're with a website called PerezRevenge.com, and we wanted to ask Perez a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
He's not afraid.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Hurry up, though.
We wanted to know. Basically, he claims that celebrities have to live by a certain standard and that they have to be willing to let it all hang out because they put themselves in.
All right, thank you, Margie, for the call. I'm gonna kill myself waiting for the question.
Constitution before she gets.
Yeah, I mean she's obviously wrapped up in you. It says here you got sued for $85,000 because you were sued by Lindsay Lohan's girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
Samantha Ronson. Why did she sue you?
She sued me because. I was talking to someone. I think I was talking to Gary, and he was saying how people threatened to. Matthew Perry's folks were threatening to sue you because you read something in the National Enquirer that Matthew Perry's people claimed weren't true.
Right.
Well, some media outlet reported something about Samantha Ronson that she allegedly was the one that gave Lindsay the drugs, and that she was the one supposedly staging photo ops.
So you commented,
and I reported what these other people were saying, and I said, according to these other people, I attributed it. I worded it very carefully, so I did nothing wrong. And then I ended up winning that lawsuit, and she still owes me money.
Oh, wow. No kidding. And did that shock you that Lindsay Lohan was gay?
No, because for the longest time, she was a nympho.
Right.
So she'd just hump whomever, wherever, whenever.
I told you could get her, Artie.
And this isn't even the first girl she's been with.
My theory is she was very unhappy being with men and maybe being in the closet. You know, as many closeted people their lives are ruined. And now that she's out and she's running around with this girl, I assume it's a known thing that she has this girlfriend.
Well, they still haven't commented publicly about it.
Okay, but she's living an open lifestyle.
Yeah, so they're not really hiding it.
And maybe that's why she's straightening out. She's not doing as many drinks and drugs and things like that. Is she straightening out?
For the most part. I mean, I still hear things here and there.
Is she ever going to work again?
She is. She's doing Ugly Betty right now in New York City.
That's not working.
Well, it's kind of like the Robert Downey Jr. school of celebrity image rehab. You know, he did the Ally McBeal, and now Robert Downey Jr. is huge.
You have to work your way back up. You got to go back on some shitty television shows and then sort of work your way back into a good movie, right?
The people of Ugly Betty are going to be very upset.
It's very sad.
Actually, I like Ugly Betty.
It's sad that she self-destructed like this. Here's a girl who had a great career.
I mean, look at her parents, though. Both of them are crazy.
Right. Now, do you would you agree that most of the celebrities are more leaning toward Obama than they are?
And they're all talking about it very publicly. I think the only one who's not is like Kid Rock. And he's saying all these other losers talking about it should shut up.
Right.
And they're all talking about that 𝗧𝗵𝗲 girl.
They hate her.
She's the hugest overnight celebrity in America.
Right
I kind
now,
of love
for
her.
sure. Yeah.
Are you getting gossip on her? Are you trying to?
I mean, her, the daughter, everyone.
What's going on? What do you know?
They're like the Spears of the political world.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
You're working on some big stuff about them?
Well, the most recent one I posted was about the daughter and how she stole her boyfriend, who's now the baby daddy, from her former friend.
I see. So there was a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, and apparently, although I don't think she's ever talked about it, 𝗧𝗵𝗲 herself was pregnant before she got married and all these things.
Yeah, I just heard a little bit about that this weekend. That there was a shotgun wedding.
And the most recent one, that's just kind of funny, is that when she was governor, well, she's still governor of Alaska, but when she got into office, she had a tanning bed put in there, which is kind of funny. But now her people are saying that she paid for that with her own money.
Right, who knows? Hey, you know, you did something that shocked me. And I don't get shocked by much, but Whoopi Goldberg criticized you for it, too. You posted a picture of Adam Sandler's 2-year-old child, and
Sadie.
really, I don't know her name, and I don't really know Adam, but I thought it was cruel. I actually did. Because I never make fun of the kids as celebrities, really, unless they're like, you know, actors or something. But you took a picture of his 2-year-old kid, and you like kind of said that she was not good looking.
She's not.
Yeah, but
It's mean. I know.
Nice. The kid didn't ask for that.
Did you feel bad about that at all? Did you hear from Adam? Was he upset?
I didn't hear from him, but you know, I'll bend over and let him spank me really hard. You know, the thing is that I'm not a complete asshole. I'm a conniving asshole.
Right.
Like, I did it on purpose to try to get a response out of people. Maybe that's really cheap and lame, but
yeah, because I, mean,
I don't know if
there's
it
a
makes it
little
any
kid
better.
There, you know?
Well, I was just really saying what a lot of people were thinking. I mean, you may not say it out loud, but I did. Yeah, I love what Barbara Walters says when she sees an ugly baby. There's ugly babies out there. Barbara said this before. She's like, when I see an ugly baby and somebody says, "Oh, what do you think of my baby?" She says, "What a baby."
Maybe you should just write "What a baby" now.
I think I'll do that for a week or so.
Now, what is this? You're going back to sex. You have not had a lover in a long time. Now that you are on the celebrity circuit, you are accepted into this circle. Do you think you might be hooking up with a famous man?
I have my celebrity crushes.
Who is your celebrity
Who is your
crush? Let me hear. Who do you
Well,
want
I
to
think I do, but they're all straight. The ones that I think are cute. Oh, there are some that are gay that are cute too. But I love the Zac Efron. Or
You
the
like
Chase
him.
Crawford.
Right. That's
you
who you
like
want.
those little.
But that's just fun to pretend. I wouldn't ever want to date anyone that pretty, because then I'd always feel so insecure. I'm dating someone so pretty.
And what's the plan? Are you going to out more celebrities? You like to out celebrities.
Sure.
Whenever
I
you
feel
find
like
out someone's gay, you will report it on your website.
Well, I haven't recently because I think I've outed everyone except for like some TV actors that are still closeted. But
Right.
Does anyone really care about TV actors?
And are you so successful? Yeah, people do. Are you successful now?
Well, I should do it then.
Is Gary right that you're getting your own record label?
Yeah, I'm very
Now, what
excited
is
about
that all
that.
about?
Yeah,
What
I
do you
don't
know about
Well, like
music?
Howard, I love music too, and I like all different kinds. And, you know, I feel like I have this wonderful opportunity. Whenever I mention a musician on my site, even if only 10% of my readers check it out, that's a lot of people checking out the music. And a lot of folks say, "Oh, I discovered this person because of you." So I want to really help people and discover talent that I think is amazing and guide their career along.
Wow. All right. Well, that sounds
It's
interesting.
something I'm really passionate about. I love music so much.
How many readers are on that website?
Well, nowadays it's actually like about 9 million, 9.5 million a day. It's really crazy.
9.5 million a day.
Individuals or hits?
No, that's page views. People that come back more than once. But that's what the advertisers care about.
And you're getting $54,000 for a spot on your website?
That's if it's taken every day. It's not, that's for the wallpaper. I mean, I don't care about money that much.
Right.
All I care about is that I'm able to be with my family. I was able to support them, and I don't have to worry about paying bills. I have my business manager do that. I never balanced a checkbook. I felt like really stupid.
Have you ever outed someone and found out they weren't gay?
And have to put them back in the closet?
No.
No, nothing like that.
I mean, I've always, it's fun to speculate, but I've never said this person is if I don't know.
And you started your own clothing line.
Yeah, I did that. I still do. I did one collection with Hot Topic, and now I still got my line on my website.
Man, I tell you.
And I got a book coming out in January. You can pre-order it on Amazon.com.
Now, what is in the book?
It's called Red Carpet Suicide, a survival guide to keeping up with the Hiltons. And I like to compare it. Jon Stewart came out with a really funny book called America a few years ago. So mine is like the Hollywood version of that.
Why can't Jessica Simpson hold on to a guy? I mean, what's the problem there? Is it that she's a
Well,
moron?
and I kind of think it's sad. I once had a conversation with her, and she's that kind of girl that only likes to date famous dudes. She won't date a normal person.
Right.
And that, just inherently is destined for failure, because when you're both really busy and you're a singer traveling the world and you're so-and-so doing that and you're never spending time together, how's that going to last?
You're absolutely right.
So how's it going to go with this football player?
I don't know. I mean, there's rumors that she might be pregnant or just fat. But she really wants to make it work out with him.
How's Britney Spears doing? Is she getting it back together?
I saw her at the VMAs, and I was seated across the road from her, and I was like just staring at her the whole time.
She's captivating to you?
Well, yeah, for millions of people all over the world.
That's true.
And I was very happy to see that she looked normal and didn't seem drugged out. Because for a while there, she seemed like a zombie.
Yeah, and she had the vagina. In every picture, we saw the vagina, right?
She did it repeatedly.
Yeah, and
did you see
I
that
love
stuff?
vagina shots.
And
I do too.
We haven't talked about it. I saw a couple of blurbs while I was on vacation or something, and she lost her virginity at...
Her mom, well, actually, those were reports that it may not be true, but apparently the mom has a book that's coming out all about raising two famous fuck-ups. And the mom supposedly reveals that Britney lost her virginity at a really young age, even though she claimed that, like the Miley Cyrus girl. I bet you that Miley Cyrus girl isn't a virgin either.
You think she's banging a dude?
Well, Miley, ever since she broke up with that Nick Jonas boy, she's been dating a lot.
Right. She's
getting
horny.
experience.
She looks like a woman, quite frankly. She's looking a lot older than she really is.
And she talks like a 40-year-old.
I say she's a 2-pack-a-day girl myself.
Right.
But and then that Britney started drinking at like 14 or something.
And doing drugs not that long after.
You don't like Jennifer Aniston. You mock her all the time. Why?
Actually, I've kind of but I don't mind her anymore.
You don't?
I kind of now I'm kind of feeling sorry for her.
Why?
Because she's just like the Jessica Simpson of the 40s.
Right.
And actually, I appreciate the fact...
I told someone this the other day. I said, the reason Jennifer Aniston can't hold on to a guy, she's another one who insists on only dating celebrities.
Famous guys, huh?
She's got to be with Vince Vaughn. She's got to be with
They
Brad
got to be a
Pitt.
name and in the business.
John Mayer.
Yeah, if she'd be a super catch for some, regular guy who maybe's doing well and, would really be devoted to her. Julia Roberts married a key grip or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's smart.
I was thinking about her, and you forget, remember, she did research on Brad Pitt before she dated him.
Did you know that?
Really? No,
Yeah,
I didn't know
researched
that.
him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she researched him.
That's like Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise.
That is the strangest looking couple. Do you point that out? They're
very
odd
bizarre,
together.
but I mean, I'm surprised they've lasted this long.
And she's too tall for him, right?
Well, he likes tall girls.
He certainly does. Well, there's always so much to talk about with you. Perez Hilton, by the way, I should say this. You go to his website by merely putting in PerezHilton.com. That's it, P-E-R-E-Z Hilton.com.
And you still love hanging out with the celebrities and
I love staying at home. I don't leave my house from Sunday night through Thursday night. I love working. I love doing what I do, and I feel
When's
really
the last time you blew a guy?
I got blown 7 months ago, but I didn't blow.
7 months ago, you got a blowjob.
Yeah.
That's it. Boy, that's. I figured you'd be out having a party.
You know, I'm available. Anyone can email me at Perez@PerezHilton.com. Send pictures.
Mr. Freeze, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah. Did you ever cry in therapy?
Me?
Yeah, you fag.
Yeah, I did. You know, it seems to me.
Well, now we're outing Howard.
Yeah, I've been in. Yeah, I might as well come out of the closet. I'm gay because I cried in therapy. No, actually, it seems to me like your therapist is most proud of you. The goal is to cry in therapy to show that you have emotion and shit.
Well, to actually tap into it, I guess.
And if you manage to cry in therapy, which I've done like 2 or 3 times, he's so proud of me. like wow, you're a brave man. You're able to do this. And so I don't know. They get you into the mindset that it's okay to do that. Did you cry yet in outpatient therapy, Artie?
No, not yet.
Not really, Artie.
I'm working up to it. You surprised by that?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I did make out with the guy though.
You did? No.
My therapist.
My ears perked up.
So they're moving right along in therapy.
Yeah, we're really hitting it off.
Let me tell you something, Perez. You're doing all right.
Thank you very much,
I
Howard.
like your website. I think it's done very, very well. And,
Tell Beth I say hi.
Oh, you'll see Beth. She's here.
All right. Well, I'll go say hi.
You see, she'll tell you everything that's on your website. You can quiz her about anything on your website, and she'll know it.
Well, maybe you could send me the wedding picture and not give it out to everyone.
Honey, are you here? Hey, Gary, is Beth here? What? Ask her any question.
You want him to quiz her?
About any celebrity. What?
She's here.
Ask her if she wants to meet Perez Hilton.
Okay.
I'm telling you, she's on that website 900 times a day. Between that and texting.
Girls got to stay informed.
She loves that gossip.
It's research.
Yeah, she reads that. She reads Us Magazine. She reads all
I know
that.
she reads all the tabs, and she's always into page 6 in the morning.
Hey, hon. There's my...
Look at her. Oh, my goodness. Hello.
Good morning. Hello. You too.
Your website every day.
Oh, thank you.
How many times a day are you on PerezHilton.com?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, just once.
Oh, that's a lie.
No,
Come on.
that's not true.
Honey, you're on there all the time.
That's so embarrassing. No.
No, tell the truth. You're on there a lot. You're on
just
there.
once. But every day.
Oh, thank you.
That's how I knew that you were on today.
Perez, ask her anything about any celebrity. She can tell you.
Oh, honey, that's really embarrassing.
Come on. Go ahead.
What do you think about Howard liking Avril Lavigne?
Oh, you always had a little crush for her.
I mean, I like her.
Yeah,
I like her
she's
music.
good, and she's cute. You think she's hot?
Right.
Yeah.
No, but Perez, ask her any question about.
What's on the
ask her
website?
like the name of Adam Sandler's kid, and she'll know.
I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know that?
No.
Well, thankfully, I don't talk about the kid that much.
Good,
No, you're mean about some kid. You know who you're mean about? Is Demi Moore's daughter.
Oh, Rumor Willis.
You're really
She's really
mean.
ugly on the inside. on the inside.
On the inside,
She's
she's
so
ugly.
cute.
What are you saying?
You see, the thing about
Beth
Rumor...
gets upset when you do that.
I
The thing
do.
about-
Leave the
here's-
kids out of
No,
it.
I think she's ugly on the inside. Here's my thing about Rumor Willis. She's kind of like a dude, or no, she's not a dude, but like there's just some people that fuck their way to the top. She fucked her way to the top without having sex. Like she kind of latched on to other celebrities just to try to get famous herself. Like she was hanging out with Lindsay Lohan, and they were BFF for the longest time. She was hanging out with Hayden Panettiere, and they were BFF for the longest time. She put herself in the spotlight, walking the red carpets, and she was doing nothing. She was just Bruce and Demi's daughter, and that to me just kind of made me.
In other words,
ew.
you don't respect her because she's only Bruce and Demi's daughter, and that you can't be famous just for that.
I mean, you can,
But
and
you
she
don't like
is.
it. But that puts you on. That puts her on the shit
I
list.
just didn't like how she went about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who else you're mean about?
Who?
Is Adam Sandler's baby.
I just
That's
talked to him about
mean.
that.
Yeah,
you
we
did.
talked
That
to him
was
about
really
that.
mean.
That's wrong.
And wait, who else was I mad at you about? There was one more. I'll think of it.
But you love it, honey.
That's
yeah.
quite a rock. Are you going to send me your waiting picture?
Oh.
You should.
I don't know about that.
We were talking about that.
We actually
Or
gave
maybe the
up
honeymoon picture. You're going to go on honeymoon?
Nah, we've been on a million. Well, I mean, we'll be.
My life is a honeymoon.
Oh.
Thank you, sweetheart. Didn't something wonderful happen last night? We can give Perez the exclusive.
What happened? What happened?
I made love to her.
You go right about that, Perez. It's the
How
first
often
time.
do you
Go
do
ahead,
that?
quickly. Get on your
you
website.
have a really bad picture of me that you put up. We need to update that.
All right. You got to send me the wedding photo.
What else don't you like about Perez's website or like about it?
I'm informed by it on a daily basis, but there's another child that I'm upset over that you talk
Rumor
about.
Willis.
Rumor Willis. the Sandler child, and then there's one more that I get so upset about. Oh, not even a child. You're mean about Lindsay Lohan's girlfriend. Is she a nasty person? Very. Is she? Oh, see, I don't know her. I know her mom. I love her mother. Her mother's awesome.
Cool.
Her mother's
what's
the
her
coolest.
mother's name?
Ann Dexter.
And yeah.
She's
I
really
saw a
cool.
video of her leaving Mark Anthony's birthday party, like blitzed drunk.
She's
which I thought
awesome.
was
She's really
funny.
cool. Yeah, she's friends with Tony and Randy, so I've hung out with her.
Oh, you know her?
I don't know the daughter. I don't
Right.
know
You know
any
the
of the
mother.
kids. I know the mother. Yeah, and I always feel bad because I think the mother is awesome.
Now, how is Perez mean about Samantha Ronson? Lindsay
My
Lohan's
nickname for her is Saman, but it's just me being silly.
But that's what makes the website interesting.
Yeah.
And no, I love it. I'm just saying these are the things that it can't all be nice.
Well, you've met your hero, honey.
Oh, no.
Perez Hilton.
Well, congratulations. Wait, so is the wedding like this coming week or weekend?
It's very soon.
That's what I heard. I heard from sources it's very soon.
I just had my first dress fitting yesterday. Finally.
Who's the designer?
Georgina Chapman
from
Marquesa.
Marquesa.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Very beautiful.
Perez, how
doing
much would
your
you pay
suit?
for that exact date, Perez?
Pay for the date?
Of the wedding.
Well, I think I heard it's literally within days.
Well, I could get you an exact date.
And I heard it's in New York. I thought because there were rumors it was going to be in Florida or all these.
Florida?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah, it is in Florida.
I heard it's in New York within days, and people are from all over the country are traveling here for it.
That's right. You're kidding?
It's like a
very
pilgrimage.
People don't believe it.
I'm coming in from Hoboken.
That's right. Well, listen.
Beth,
Congratulations.
You look fantastic. By the way.
She does.
Looks wonderful.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Marathon training.
I know she does, but I'm saying.
Well, she's
You
training.
put my charity on your website.
I did.
No, you
what did you-
can't.
I should. Oh, yeah.
because you've been doing that.
How do you shut
give me
these
the
two plugs
info.
up?
I don't know. What did you say, honey?
He puts sometimes charities on his website that people should look into, and I
Yeah.
said he should put my North Strand Malig.
I will.
GoBetho.org.
I'll make sure to write that down.
Cool.
All right,
Thank
that would
you.
be good. Artie, what you? No, she looks good.
No, I'm saying Howard is saying that you're running a lot and everything,
Right.
and I don't know, man. I think you look toned and
Tan and blonde and
Yeah, she's working.
bikini model.
She's really proud of her arms. She showed your muscles.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stop it. I don't have muscles. You're so mean.
She's been running. First of all, she
I
had.
did my first 18 miles.
Wait,
Yeah.
if you're getting like a custom-made Marquesa gown, you have to show that off. Maybe she could just have a picture by herself.
Yes.
That you could release.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine.
The dress is so
You
beautiful.
could have one of those magazines.
I don't want to be
an exclusive on the dress.
Yeah,
You
I
could
don't
offer-
want to be a douchebag.
Yeah, we've been
standing
approached
there.
by all the magazines, but in respect to Howard, it's not his thing, so,
So
we've
you just
turned them
do
all
that
down.
yourself in the dress and maybe talking about the preparation and all that stuff.
Oh, maybe that. I don't care about. I mean,
You know what's interesting about it? Like, Beth is the kind of girl I couldn't think could get hotter, but she actually got hotter.
Oh, Artie.
Seriously.
Well, that's what I insist on.
You look a little better too.
Yeah, you have to get hotter and hotter. No, the problem with this marathon training is, like Beth had the worst cold for 4 or 5 days.
Really? I'm still sniffing.
She ran 18 miles.
Wow.
And then she ran another 6 miles the next day, and she blew out totally, and then she's unavailable to me.
I had sex with you last night.
That was the first time because
I was so sick.
she was sick, and,
Yeah.
and I had to wait.
That
And
is amazing,
That's
though.
really
What she's doing is amazing.
It's amazing, but yet I really don't want it anymore.
He doesn't like
I'm
it.
against it.
You the only marathon she should be running is you, huh?
No one has had the sniffles that bad in here since AJ Penn.
Meanwhile, you're so much cuter in person. You put
Oh.
horrible pictures of yourself on your site.
Well, thank you. If you know any hot gay boys, let me know.
Are you single?
Very.
We know some great gay boys.
You do?
Yeah.
In Los Angeles?
No. Oh, no, in New
Well,
York.
I'll come visit more often. I love New York. I love it here.
Apparently, they don't know any hot single broads. They know a gay guy.
No, we don't know that.
They don't even know any hot
We do,
guys.
actually. Beth is coming
Mom
in here.
coming in with a hot single broad.
Beth's friend
Yeah.
Jill is coming in.
I'm sure she'll love
Yes, she's.
She actually brought you a treat.
Really?
Yeah.
A treat?
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Mahina?
I'm not going to say it's her treat to bring.
Does it rhyme with Merowin?
And Artie, this girl is a nice girl. Don't try to write her a check right
And
now.
don't try to corrupt
What
her
is it, the
either.
check writing? What am I, Jerry Springer?
I'm just kidding.
Hey, can I see the ring? I never saw the ring up close.
You never saw my ring?
Not up close. That is like a bauble or whatever you call it. Wow.
Now, is that just
That's
the
classy,
engagement
too.
one? When you get married, you get a different ring?
Yeah. You got to get the wedding ring.
I feel like Lisa G.
You guys did that, right? You guys,
Where is your wedding rings? Do I have them?
You had them.
No, you have them.
No,
now.
I have them
You
because I have
them
to
now.
give them too.
Yeah.
But did you see my tattoo?
Yeah, I put that picture up.
It.
Can you see it?
That's an H.
It's in the henna color. It's brown.
I got to look at it
You
closer.
look closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Enough of this. Enough of this Gab Fest.
It's the view in here today.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ring. I said, I feel like Lisa G.
You're
It's like Lisa Gigantic.
You're the Sherry Shepherd of this group.
What is it, Evan? Yes, Evan, you're on.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Perez.
Yes.
Yeah, would you ever bang that dude from Tokyo Hotel, or is he too effeminate for you?
You know that dude?
That is a dude,
The one with the
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Is that a dude or a
Well,
girl?
it's a dude, but he has the most lovely manicure. I saw him up close and personal at the VMAs, and he claims to be straight.
Really?
Really?
But I mean, he looks like Boy George in the '80s.
Yeah.
Like
Gorgeous,
exactly.
yeah.
It looked like a hot chick to me. What do
I love
know?
it though. I love that he's European. They get away with more stuff there.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, you are Beth's hero, and
Congratulations!
It's so nice to
Within
meet you.
days, how exciting! The
I know, he's waiting for
final
me to slip, isn't he?
countdown.
Do you know Perez gets up at 4 in the morning and works till like 4 or 5 at night?
Really? It's that-
No, and then I go to the
Stays
gym
home.
and then I come back and I work at the evening. But I love it.
Stays home from Sunday to Thursday. So.
He runs his
You're
own.
really successful.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
work
huge.
hard.
Everybody knows you.
You know, my mom's happy.
He hasn't had cock for 7 months.
Come on.
Oh, honey.
Perez,
That
how'd
was
it go,
fun.
man?
I can't believe we talked for that long. It's like what, like over a half hour or something? It's a good time.
So how'd it go?
It went wonderful. I mean, I was very happy to be on, and
You got to meet Fratto.
I know. Hopefully I'll get a picture from the wedding or something. Or maybe the
No, we
dress. I'll take the exclusive.
No drawing on it, though.
No drawing. I'll just put my logo on it. PerezHilton.com exclusive.
Now, she was giving you a little heat for being mean.
You know, I dish it. I could take it. I don't mind. I didn't say I'm not gonna ever make fun of kids again.
All right, so you had a good time, man?
I had a great time. Hopefully I'll be back on soon. Maybe
All right.
January when I
Yeah.
got the book coming out.
And good morning, back live from Los Angeles. Your judge, Howard Stern. Good morning. Yeah.
How was it?
Hey, now. So we were feeling so good and everything about everything. And Beth and I were on a sort of vacation there. So she says to me on Saturday, hey, let's go get some tattoos.
She was feeling like she wanted another one too, huh?
Yeah. Well, we've both been talking about, we love our dog so much, Bianca, that she's 10 now. She's getting old and she has arthritis. And, you know, we've been very sentimental
Did you
about
take her? Or you leave her home?
No, we left her home. And so she could not handle it.
Oh.
And so, I mean, she's okay. She's just old. And we missed her. And we said, you know what, let's go put her name. We want her name. We love her so much we want her names on us.
Uh-huh.
So all of a sudden I realized that we're just going to... So she goes, let's go to LA Inc. because that's the one on TV. I go, you know, just because it's on TV...
Doesn't mean it's good.
Sometimes that could mean it's shitty, you know, because who knows? We don't know just because it's on TV. So it dawns on me, we're just going to go to some tattoo place. We don't know anybody. So I quickly got on the line to Mark. I wrote an email to Mark McGrath because he's got tons of tats.
Uh-huh.
And Bob Harper, the trainer from...
from Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser.
You're all over this NBC family, aren't you?
Yeah. I think, hey,
like everybody's talking to each other?
Yeah. I go, hey. So but meanwhile, none of them get back to me right away. So Beth works on some TV show now. It's called, it's on home, what's it called?
HGTV?
HGTV.
Mom Caves?
Mom Caves.
Mm-hmm.
And our co-host, he's not the co-host, he's the contractor who builds the Mom Cave.
Okay.
He's some real good-looking dude.
Of course. They always have a good-looking carpenter.
And Beth goes, oh, he's got tons of great tats. Let's get in touch with him. He'll tell us because he got his tats in L.A. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What's
here?
going on in mom caves, huh?
Mom caves.
I better go to a taping of that.
Right. Yeah, go there. See what he's doing. You know, I keep hearing about this guy and how good looking he is.
Uh-huh.
So, anyway,
He had the recommendation?
He had the recommendation.
Where'd you go?
Ronnie, what's the name of the place we went to?
Because, you know, another person who has a good tattoo artist is David Arquette. I can't believe you didn't call him.
I didn't call him, but then McGrath got back to me, and so did Bob Harper, but it was already too late. We were at the tattoo joint.
Yeah. Everybody had a different recommendation.
This guy Connor did our tattoos. He owns the place. And we go in. You got to hear this. This is so crazy. This is why Twitter is dangerous. We're in L.A. We're getting tattooed. Ronnie goes over with us. And Ronnie's nuts. Ronnie just sees a picture on the wall.
And says, put it on me?
He goes, put that one on me. And it's this. But meanwhile, it was beautiful.
Why are you making fun of me now?
No,
you thought it was nice.
I'm saying it's just, but you're wild like that. Like I could never make that decision that quickly.
The tattoo guy artist, okay, was Timeless Tattoo.
Timeless Tattoo. The guy's name was Connor.
West Hollywood.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Connor and Tawny.
Yeah.
The guy who did mine. He had drew this crazy skull.
He had drawn. By the way, your grammar is so fucking bad.
He had drew.
This guy, you know what? By the way, you got to read his Twitter. Do you follow him on Twitter?
I have to start following him. I don't know if I do or not.
Me?
I don't know if I do.
He can't spell.
I follow you.
Not only can he spell, but what was the word Ronnie was using? Turmoil.
What did he say?
Here, watch this. Look at this. What's wrong? The block party babies are causing major TERM. Then a separate word, oil.
Term oil?
Term oil here.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you learn how to spell it?
Yeah, TURM.
Yeah, TURM.
Right.
What?
And it's one word.
It's one word.
TURM oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's one word, Ron.
All right.
What did you think term oil was before you...
What I think it was?
Yeah.
I know what turmoil is.
It's like the end of term and oil or something?
I see his Twitter and it's term.
It's causing trouble is what it's doing.
Term oil.
Yeah, but why would it be?
Shuley was causing turmoil.
You talk to him, you could lose all sense of the English language.
Let's get back to the text.
He's got his own language.
Ronnie,
how the fuck did you get out of high school?
It works for me.
Yeah.
You want me to bring in my diploma? I'll show it to you.
Yeah, but your report card is what I want to see.
Where's that school? Is it closed?
Class clown. Class clown. You don't know how many times my parents got called up for being a class clown.
Before we get to your tattoo, we go to the tattoo place, and the guy goes, we see there's a bench to sit on, but we realize it's not a bench. The guy goes, oh, that's a coffin.
What?
It's a baby coffin.
No, it wasn't a baby coffin.
I know. I thought he said it was a baby. They're getting a baby coffin.
What are you talking about?
It's a coffin, like you die
in the tattoo place.
Yeah. They use it as a bench to sit on, which is kind of cool.
And a storage thing. They have all the magazines inside.
Right.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and then they're getting a baby coffin, which was we were like, hey, I thought that
that
there
is
was.
So sick.
I said, where's the baby coffin?
I want to sit on it.
Well, I want to put Ronnie in it. So anyway, I bet you Ronnie would fit in a baby coffin.
I bet.
Stop it.
So the coffin's there. I open up I say, Ronnie, get in there. So Beth goes, he's not going to get in there. I go, yes, he is. He doesn't give a shit. So he gets in the coffin, and I take a picture of him.
Lying there.
And it's funny as hell, so I tweet it.
Uh-huh.
There it is. That's the one. That's Ronnie in the coffin.
Oh, that's hysterical.
And I wish it was a baby coffin.
I want you to be wearing that shirt for real at the end.
Yeah. So I tweet it. Well, 2 seconds later, I start getting tweets back. Howard, that's disrespectful. Whitney Houston's funeral's going on. And
what
you're
does that
tweeting
have to do with Whitney?
That, like, we're making fun. Like, there's Ronnie in the casket.
Oh, like you looked at Whitney and then said, put Ronnie in a casket.
I didn't even know Whitney's funeral was going on. I was like, I was at a tattoo place with a coffin, and I thought it was funny. But people are such assholes on Twitter. You know, they you can't have fun with them at all.
Right.
I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
You always say that.
Yeah, right. By the way, Ronnie looks good in a casket, it turns out.
Actually, he looks pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. He looks better in a casket than walking around.
Right.
He looks sort of mummified.
He looks natural.
He's smiling. When do you ever see him smile?
You know, when you go to the funeral parlor and everybody says, he looks good.
You know, they always go, what's Ronnie's look? Now we found it.
Coffin.
Lay it in a box.
So anyway, like there's just a drawing on the thing. I said, Ron, so he saw it's a skull with a grasshopper coming out.
He loves his skulls.
It's a skull, but it doesn't look like a skull. It was a really cool drawing, and there's a grasshopper coming out of the skull's eye.
Oh,
it's a cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah, cricket. And it was pretty cool.
And the eyeball falling out of the other socket.
Right.
It's really cool.
Beautiful.
It is.
I said, yeah, I'll pay for it. So I bought him his tattoo. This is the second tattoo I bought for him.
Really?
The first one and the last one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Show her your
that's it?
tattoo.
I think so, yeah.
Where is it? Where'd you get this one?
Right here, my forearm.
Let me see.
Yeah. Hey, he's got to take off his whole coat.
Yeah, that helps.
Hey, can I take something up with you, though, man? Something weird's going on. I think I'm going to have to yell at you about it.
What?
Okay. So I get this call from, I got an email from Dan, the song parody man.
Yeah.
And he said to me, Howard, oh, yeah, there's your tattoo. Show it to Robin. See? He's got it's a skull, but it doesn't look like a skull.
It doesn't look like a skull.
Right.
Look at it at the right angle.
Yeah, I'm looking at it at a weird angle. The light's hitting it wrong.
But Ronnie doesn't
I'll look at it later.
Ronnie doesn't put any thought into it. He's just like, put that on my arm. I don't care where you put it.
Because right now it looks like a blue blob.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy drew it.
Yes.
And he had it it was in a picture frame.
Yes.
It wasn't like something they had in the magazine.
Right.
And he never did it before. He's never put it on anybody.
There might have been a
it's
reason
like
for that.
Thing.
Well,
So I
anyway.
thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. It was different.
So here's something I got to take up with you real quick.
What?
So Dan, the song parody man, writes me an email.
Right.
And he says, hey, Howard, Beecher's Madhouse got a phone call saying that you're coming in tonight. Howard Stern is coming in. And
No. See,
let me finish.
Wait a minute. Let him tell
Let me
us
finish. I'll tell you
what
I heard.
he got.
Go ahead.
Beecher's Madhouse said they got a call that Howard wants to come in tonight with a group of people. And Dan just wanted me to confirm that it was me, that it wasn't a hoax.
Right.
So I wrote him back. I said, it's a hoax.
It's not me.
I'm not coming in. Someone's using my name. So this is the story I got. Okay. When the people show up who did the hoax, it's these two hot chicks, and Ronnie's with them. Ronnie, the limo driver, Mund.
Huh.
Yeah.
So they say to him,
It
wait.
is Howard Stern.
Yeah. And so it was like, they go, well, this was for Howard Stern. Why did you do that? This and that, the other thing. So they threw him out.
Oh.
And
No, we didn't throw us out. We walked out.
You walked out?
We walked out.
Well, why do you...
It wasn't in your name. That was the whole thing.
They were contacted. Howard Stern was mentioned.
Here's what it was.
How was Howard Stern mentioned? Dan wrote me an email.
Let me tell you what happened.
All right, go ahead.
Okay? It was this Tiffany Granite from the Playboy Channel
Yeah.
called up.
Go ahead.
And made a reservation with some guy named Eric Espinoza.
Okay.
Okay? Saying that she wanted to come in with her friend from the Howard Stern show.
Well, there you go.
Didn't mention Ronnie at all.
Yeah, me.
It's
yeah,
me. Ronnie.
No, she said me.
Yep.
Not
from
you.
the Howard Stern show.
Right, that she was coming in with me from the Howard Stern show.
She shouldn't do that.
What?
Listen to me. Don't let your friends do that.
I didn't
they
know
thought it
she
was the
did it
Howard
that way.
Stern show.
I knew when we walked in, that's how it was.
Yeah, but do
there
me a
wasn't-
favor. Because you're doing good. I don't want you to fuck this
No,
up.
no, I'm not.
Tell your little friends.
Why do you have so many friends?
He's busy. This guy doesn't go to bed till 3 in the morning.
friends.
He is
That was
L.A.
That was the one
it's going to
night.
get you
Well,
into
whatever.
trouble.
Saturday night was the only night I went out because that was it. We were done and
Right.
everything was finished and we went out.
But then you go on Twitter. You're bashing Beecher's Madhouse.
Because they treated us like garbage.
But Ronnie, because the person you didn't make the call. They called up and said they're coming in from
I
the
had
Howard
nothing to do
Stern
with the
show.
call. I didn't even know about the call.
The owner flew back because he heard I was coming in.
You caused them a lot of trouble.
I didn't cause anything.
You got to tell your friends not to say the name Howard Stern and your friends should not be the same.
Understood, but I didn't know anything
So what are you
about it.
trashing the guy for? What did he do
Because
wrong?
they treated us like shit.
Yeah, because they were
All right,
pissed.
well, no, all they had to do was say, hey, listen, you know.
They made the reservation under false pretense.
I didn't know
that. Ain't cool.
I didn't know that.
And I know it because Dan wrote me beforehand. Yeah.
I read the note. Does Ronnie realize that the doorman that he yelled at was actually Beecher?
Yeah, that was Beecher. And he was pissed. He flew all the way back from, I don't know where he was. He was on business somewhere. From Vegas. Because he heard I was coming in.
Well, boo-hoo for him.
Because he was.
Yeah, because he's pissed.
He didn't have to be so nasty, though.
Yes, he does.
And then,
He was
lied
back
to.
from
Hold on a
Vegas.
second.
He was lied to. He was lied to.
Well, then how come we were up in the restaurant 15 minutes later?
Yeah.
He sent some, like, PR girl up to us.
Because he was nervous.
Apologizing and then wanted us to come to the show. And we said, no, we don't want to go now.
Yeah, because he was nervous. He hears Howard Stern and he thinks he's going to get, they even wrote a note and said, listen, I've always treated the people from the Howard Stern show to all kinds of things. He goes, I was told Howard Stern was coming in. I ran back from Vegas.
Nobody.
Yeah, but your friend shouldn't say anyone. Just tell your friends to make their own reservation and not to mention Howard Stern.
Well, that's what I was under the assumption.
Well, don't be under an assumption because your friends are using my name.
Why aren't you yelling at your friend?
Yeah, you yelled at Beecher. You should have said to this girl, hey, fuck nuts, don't mention Howard Stern to get into places.
I didn't know she did that.
Well, don't. You know,
He's
if you
still
want to
not
be,
angry at her.
Oh, no.
Because she's a hot chick.
Right.
What do you mean angry?
I want you to tweet today something nice about Beecher.
Wow.
And something bad about her.
And something bad about her.
David said shit about him, too. So
well, that's his business. So let him tweet that. Listen, you're out there. When you're rolling with me.
All right.
But
I didn't know
you did so good the whole trip. You told that guy no pictures. You know what I mean? You were professional. Was proud of you.
And then you had to go out.
Then you go out.
One night.
When we travel now, no going out.
All right.
Stay in. That way you don't fuck up.
No problem. I got no problem with that.
Right.
Oh, let him go out in San Francisco.
He's a lunatic. He does so good, and then he fucks up.
He has to.
I didn't do it.
You do so well, and you screw it up.
I didn't do it.
Ronnie, please take responsibility.
All right, I did it.
You had a friend who did something wrong.
Okay, but I didn't know the friend did something wrong.
And then Ronnie was there, made a scene. According to the email, he yelled at Beecher, "Go get Jeff Beecher, you loser."
Oh.
Yeah. He's a big shot.
No, I did not.
You can't be a big shot with my name associated. Just remember that. It's going to blow everything.
All right.
Not going to be able to take you with me.
All right.
You know. You understand.
All right.
You want to be like the bodyguard from that Whitney Houston movie, or you want to be?
All right. I was.
All right. Melrose, you're on the air.
Oh, Howard, thank you for the amazing time. I had the most fun of my life.
Was Melrose there with signs?
Yeah, he fit right in. This was the one place Melrose looked normal.
No signs. He had no signs.
No, I saw a sign. I saw him with the sign outside.
But not inside.
They probably took
it up, Ronnie. I didn't want you to yell at me, Ronnie.
They probably took it away from
yell
him.
at you.
Why do they take away signs? That's kind of fun that you have signs.
I didn't
there were
want to
people with
overdo
signs.
it.
Up in the balcony, I saw people with signs.
Yeah.
Now you tell me. Did you hear me saying hello to you, Ronnie?
Yeah, I heard you, dude. But I can't come over and walk over and say hello to you.
He was like a sentry. He wouldn't even speak, huh?
No, he did well. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Then he goes out with his
fantastic.
little friends from the Playboy Channel, and he fucks everything up. And he's yelling at Beecher, and he's tweeting. Beecher's a fucking...
Well, why didn't Beecher just say something to me like, hey, you're not here
Because
with
he
Howard.
was pissed off. He was told...
But I didn't do anything
He
to
was
him
scammed.
until he started acting like an ass.
He was scammed. And you should tell your friends, you should call them and say, hey, you fuckers, don't use Howard's name.
I will, now
from the
that I know.
Howard Stern
Now that I
show.
know.
I mean, what is that?
I'm telling you, he'll be so nice to that girl, she'll never know she did anything wrong.
baloney.
She'll
Howard,
never know
Howard.
she did anything wrong.
Because she's got big tits.
Oh, she does have big tits.
Yeah, Melrose?
You were brilliant as a judge. Brilliant.
A lot of fun,
The chemistry was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was good. You know what? I'm so glad I decided to do this job. I really am. It was good.
Can I just say one
Did you have a good time, Ronnie, or was it like kind of work for you?
It was all work, but you know what? Everybody's so nice there that you don't feel like you're really, working that hard.
Right.
It made work a pleasure?
It runs like a machine. It's great.
They
It
got
really
that thing
is.
down to a science. I mean, you got to move
awesome.
in and out these acts, and some of them have huge setups.
Uh-huh.
Like when you get guys who are like these skater dudes, and you got to set up these massive...
Skater dudes?
Yeah, you know.
skaters and bicycles, and they had
Yeah,
the
you know.
ramps.
Bicycles? What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, it's not just musicians.
It's
But
everything.
bicycles?
Yeah.
What
Well,
is that entertainment?
oh, here's Beecher. Wait a second.
Ooh.
And now he's up at this time of the morning?
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Howard. How
Yeah,
are
let
you?
me apologize because Dan, the song parody man, sent me an email and said, hey, did you, that someone called up, obviously, and gave you fake information and said I was coming in.
Yeah, and I flew back from my vacation.
Oh, you
to
were on
report-
vacation.
Because Howard, you're God, and of course I'd be there to greet you because you've been so amazing to me and my company for a decade, thinking it was you, and then we found out it wasn't you.
It was Ronnie's friend, and Ronnie is with him.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go over this with him. Do you have a guy named Eric Espinosa working for you, Espinosa or something?
I know we can go through 10 names. The bottom line is the girl that was with you.
Tiffany, wait, Tiffany, can I talk for a second?
Well, let's hear what Jeff has to say. We heard your thing.
He has to get her another mention.
Yeah, right. You don't mention her. Do me a favor.
All right.
All right. What is it, Jeff, you were saying?
She's the one who made it all.
Said Howard's coming in with people from his show.
Right.
That was what she said. So I come in to greet you, of course. And then Dan told me last minute that it was all make-believe. So at that point, I just wanted to face the person that would put this whole lie together.
Did you hear what he said? Your little friend there calls up and says Howard's coming in because she wants VIP treatment.
Am I supposed to know that? I didn't know that.
Know your friends.
Know your who are you hanging with? Big shot. Should see him walking around there.
Yeah. Stop it.
I just wanted
you walk around like you're 2 feet tall.
Who was I walking around with?
What?
Who was I walking around with?
I don't know. I see you walking around.
The whole time I was with you. Who was I walking around with?
You were walking around with me.
I was walking around. I hung out most nights with Don and Tony.
Right. Yeah, you're all having a party. Well, I'm working.
No, it was after work.
So it was with these two middle-aged ladies, and they were like drunk, belligerent, obnoxious, screaming, "You don't know who we are. We're going to bury you on the radio. Tell him, Ronnie. Tell him, Ronnie." Ronnie's like, "Yeah, we're going to bury you." And they starts calling me a penguin.
Oh, wow.
I didn't call you a penguin. She called you a penguin.
Wow, Ronnie.
But I know you said you're going to bury him on the radio. You got to stop
I did not say
Yeah, I heard about
She
this.
said she would bury him on the radio.
You didn't say that?
I said Twitter.
Well, you said
you got to bury him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then how come he said?
But do you see why he's pissed?
Yeah, but why didn't he just say to me, "Hey, listen, dude, I thought Howard was coming."
I'll get to that. I'll get to why I did say that.
You treated me like I was some kind of piece
All right,
of shit.
Beecher, go ahead
Just
on.
talk to me normal and say, "Hey, listen, we thought Howard was coming."
This radio show, Howard's show, literally made my career for 10 years.
All right, but Jeff, go ahead with what happened the rest of the
I
night.
would do anything for anyone on the show. These girls were so obnoxious.
Of course.
And the way they lied and they made a reservation name and they wouldn't even own up to it when I was like, "Guys, listen, you busted. It's not happening." Then they started screaming and attacking me, and then they started screaming, "Go get Jeff Beecher." So at that point, I was like, all right, this is a wrap. These guys are crazy and they're all drunk. I'm just going to get the fuck out of here.
Were you guys drinking?
I had one drink before we went.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
All right. All right, Jeff, thank you for that explanation. That's why the guy was pissed. He came back from vacation from Maine.
You're still not even making an allowance for that. The guy flew back from his vacation.
If you were on vacation, Ronnie, let me put yourself in Jeff Beecher's shoes.
Why did he say that to me? He just looked at me like it was
because he was scammed. He doesn't know what you're up to.
And he was scammed. I didn't.
How's he supposed to know?
He said to me, didn't he just say this girl called and made the reservation? I didn't know.
Well, how does he know you didn't know, and you don't know what she
right,
did?
Exactly. I didn't know.
Yeah, but then you're bad-mouthing the guy. Get some information before you bad-mouth.
He could have said to me.
Again, you're telling him what he could have said. What about your friends taking responsibility?
Oh, fine. Let him take responsibility. But I didn't know about it. He could have taken me on the side and said, "Listen, these girls are belligerent. I thought Howard was coming. I'm sorry. You know, we're not going to let you in."
If I had come off my vacation,
get the fuck out of here.
I'd be pissed.
If I had come off my vacation to meet Howard Stern and you showed up.
Well, that's what happened.
I didn't listen. I didn't know the guy was on vacation.
Ronnie, you're in Vegas. You're in Vegas. You get word that Howard Stern's coming into your establishment, and you leave your vacation to take care of him, and then you find out Ronnie the limo driver's little friends have,
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. You keep blaming it on me. I didn't know.
Well, you gotta say something to your friends now. You gotta go back and say,
don't let other people make reservations for you.
Say, don't use my boss's name because
I didn't know
basically I know you.
Howard.
I don't know her.
She told me she put it under her name.
Well, was that the case, Jeff?
Not even close.
Right.
Well, that's
and,
what
Ronnie, I'll accept it.
That's what I was told. Okay.
Where is your apology?
Where's your Twitter apology? Go back now and compose.
I can't tweet during the show. I'll do it later.
I'm giving you special permission.
I'll do it later.
All right. All right, Beecher. Later.
I'm going back to sleep. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
You're bad-mouthing the guy in his place.
You're terrible.
Okay,
You're out of control.
Why couldn't the guy talk to me normal?
Because he was pissed.
That's not my fault. I didn't know.
No, but your friends are putting you in that position. That's the point. You never get it.
I got it. I do.
No,
I got it.
No, because you keep saying this guy should have been reasonable.
Well, he could have talked to me like a human.
Something unreasonable happened to him.
Talk to you like you're human.
Oh, Robin, come on now. He could have talked to me
Big
like
shot.
a human being.
Oh, stop
shot.
it.
Tell me, get
If
the fuck
I had paid
outta
money
here.
to come home and you were standing
I
there.
didn't know that.
Well, he didn't know it either.
Well, I didn't know it either. So why am I being the one?
He didn't tweet anything bad about
You
you.
could at least understand instead of screaming that he could have done something different.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. with
It's
the foul
always
language.
this way with Ronnie.
Yeah, always this way with Ronnie. You're always there with the... What happened with the new Robin? What, she go out the fucking window now?
No, I'm not emasculating you. I'm
Yeah,
trying to talk
bullshit.
to you.
The new Robin.
There
is
ain't
the new Robin?
There's no goddamn new Robin, believe me.
Right.
That's bullshit.
You're damn right there's not. All right, I tell you what. I'm going to take a break.
Look, I
Right.
did another one of those seminars. I think guys are awesome.
Yeah, right.
You're awesome.
Yeah,
when you're sane.
Right. Anyway, when we get back, I'll get to the phones. We'll talk to some folks.
I'm the asshole.
You go
now
tweet.
you're talking.
Yeah, I'm not tweeting till after the show.
Right. But it was fun, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's great. I'm looking forward to the next trip.
All right, thank you. Please don't go out with any of your
All right.
girlfriends.
No, I don't know anybody in San Francisco.
Ah, good, good. Goodbye. He doesn't know anyone in San Francisco, thank
He can't
God.
get into trouble.
Right. Oh, he'll get into trouble.
Oh, you know there's some strip club he knows in
Yeah.
San Francisco that he can find somebody to get him
Right.
into trouble.
Yeah, after I got my tattoo, I was like Beth goes, oh, let's tweet pictures of our tattoos. I go, you know what? I prefer not to because I feel good about my tattoo. And I don't need about
You know
a
what?
million assholes writing me back saying, oh, you fucking asshole. You fucking tattoo.
What
Fuck
kind of
you.
fucking tattoo
That's
is that?
bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm not sharing.
But then you did.
No, she tweeted hers. I didn't tweet mine.
I thought there were pictures of both of you getting tattoos.
Getting, but I didn't want to show
Oh,
mine.
okay.
Bullshit.
You didn't show the finished product.
I came this close to getting an America's Got Talent tattoo. That's how happy I was.
Wow. Now, where did you
Yeah.
put the tattoo?
On my wrist.
Let me see. Oh, how cute.
No, it's just cute. I'm cute. Everything about me is cute, Robin.
Ron, you've probably been told since you were a young lad, you got to watch who you associate yourself with. You got to
Stop it.
you can-
you're talking like
you can pick your friends, but you
talking
can't
like a
pick your
total
friends'
moron
nose.
now.
I mean, I'm sure you've heard this
Dude,
type of advice since
You know
were
what?
young.
Talk like a normal person, or don't talk to me, because you're talking like an idiot now.
Oh, this is what
It's
Jeff
a-
from Beacher's
yeah.
Madhouse got.
Right.
The same type of
No,
talk
I didn't
to me
talk
like
to
a
him.
person.
I didn't talk to him.
How did he speak to you? Give me an example of the types of things he said.
We're going to take a break.
I'll see you later.
Ron, can I finish?
You're finished. If you're going to ask dumb questions like that, you're finished.
No, I'm just saying, probably since a young age.
Here we go again.
You were taught, be careful about who you associate yourself with, and then especially, you didn't let me finish.
Dude, these are girls. They were fine. They had a couple of drinks in them, okay? I didn't know they made the reservation mentioning Howard, okay? Let's get that straight for the 97th time, okay?
Okay.
The reservation was under the name Tiffany Granite, as far as I knew, okay?
In the aftermath of this incident, what did you say to Tiffany?
With the way I was treated, I didn't say anything to her. I was treated like shit. I'm a human person. You could have fucking said something to me like, take me on the side and say, listen, we thought Howard was coming. Tiffany made this reservation under her name, but must have said that he was coming. I had no idea about that. Okay? And I didn't know it was Jeff Beecher, because I don't know Jeff Beecher from a hole in the wall that I was talking to. And to be told to get the fuck out of here, that it's not fucking happening like that, well, then you're going to get talked to the same way you talk to me.
I don't need all of it. But as far as Tiffany sort of put you in a precarious position, I mean, that's not fair on her part.
Dude, I didn't know this until we...
I know, but in retrospect, now that you
All
look
right,
back
so
at
now
it-
I know, okay? So what is that? What is...
What will you say to her? She kind of got you in trouble with your boss.
Well, I'll talk to her later about it, okay? I'll discuss it with her, not you.
It's amazing what we'll do for a pretty face.
Right. Give me a break.
is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show,
we have a potential HR issue.
You just see a chick's ankles and those hot kind of chick shoes.
Yes,
it's a meeting of the minds.
I don't think you did.
Yes.
I don't think you did.
Sal must be a little loopy.
What is semen?
It's a guy that lives close to me.
And Gary suits up.
To the Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hein.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
Yes, you are Rachel Fine, and there's someone on our staff that thinks you are your last name.
That I'm fine?
I was going to say fucking hot, but because they both begin with F, I guess Fine could work.
Thank you.
That's hot. You just see a chick's ankles and those hot kind of chick shoes.
Yes, I heard it's got some.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's Rachel from the Bonus Show, who I knew, and like she is hot. But sometimes you'll see a chick with like hot shoes and hot legs, and it won't be a hot chick.
You like legs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't you go talk to her?
Well, she's. I mean, I do. I'm friendly with her, but she's Richie's girl.
Would you hit on her if she wasn't Richie's girl?
Yeah.
What do you like most about Rachel?
I just think she's really pretty. She looks like she has a really pretty look. Like I've told her she looks like sort of that Fran Drescher look, which I think is really hot.
Wow. Benji, is that you? What are you doing here?
I just saw these flowers and I thought you might want them.
You just had those lying around? Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks. Is there anything else, or? Okay, this is comfortable. Back in 2003, Wendy the Retard appeared on the show, so two of our strapping Wack Packers, Beetlejuice and Gary the Retard, could try to win a date with her. You've seen the actual game, but you haven't seen the contestant pre-show chat in the green room.
I love you. I really love you.
Thank you. Pre-show chat in the green room.
Howard Stern Show's Blast from the Past.
You know what? We need, when they have the rock concert, we should get some of the rock people come up to Portland.
Well, I can do that for 3 minutes.
No, I said come to Oregon. You never been to Oregon?
I've been there.
No, yeah, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
I've been there.
I don't think so.
What
You
you
gonna
mean
sit
you
here and
don't?
argue
What
with
you
me?
mean? I was there last week in the back room. I had like 7 girls with me in the back room. How do you know? You never been there.
Up to Portland?
That's right.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
I don't think you did.
Yes, I have.
I don't think you did.
Yes.
I don't think you did.
No,
I've been there twice.
I don't think you have.
I've been there.
Thanks for helping me after Benji tied me up under the desk, Rach.
Sorry, John.
What did he want?
What do all men want?
The latest smartphone, an all-access pass to Comic-Con, and a Crave sack of White Castle burgers. No cheese.
You are a giant nerd.
When David Arquette missed his radio show appearance, he at least had the courtesy to call Gary and try to reschedule. Here's Baba Booey in full ass-kissing mode.
David. Hello? No, he hung up. It just said end. No, it's there. I promise. Hello? Hey, David, what's up? It's probably too late. If you want to come in tomorrow, if you're still here, but yeah, it's definitely too late today. It's already, it's already quarter to 10. By the time you got here, we'll probably be getting off. Yeah, hold on. Let me just go look at the schedule real quick. You know what, David? Do me a favor. Let me call you back, just because we just went to commercial break. What's the number? That's okay. What's the number? 212. You're breaking up, buddy. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Is he okay?
David, are you there? That's it. All right, I gotta.
Did he give a reason for not showing up
Yes,
today?
he overslept.
What's that, David Arquette? Oh, you love the bonus show. You're too kind. I like your movies, man. Scream. Oh, I gotta go now. Okay, bye.
I know you were not on the phone with David Arquette.
It's a practice call. One day I will. You'll see.
Okay, Lupe, you ready to play the game? Great. All right, and the first question is, who is the famous golf player who was recently caught cheating on his wife?
Tiger Woods. He has a big cock, I think. Because he fucked many people.
What is the name of the company responsible for the oil spill?
I don't know.
Who is the little black actor who died recently?
I know him. I don't know him personally, but I know who he is, but I don't know his name. I don't remember.
Okay, so now give me any name you want.
Momo.
Momo? Can you say it again?
Momo.
What is 9 times 9?
9 times 9 is when you have 9 times 6 and you have again and again, but just 9, it's time.
What is semen?
Oh, it's a guy that lived close to me.
What animal does pork come from?
From pork.
Give me a B and an E and another E and a V and an E and an R. And what does that spell?
It spells moron because there is an A in Beaver, John. Here's another installment of Techno Beaver.
You ruin everything.
I'm sorry, but you're stupid.
Hey everybody, it's Techno Beaver. How are you today? Well, you're probably saying to yourself, what is that unbelievably cool gadget right next to Techno Beaver? This is called a Sony Dash. You probably actually heard Howard talk about this on the air in the last couple of weeks. It's sort of like a video alarm clock, but it does so much more than that. You can scroll the internet through this. They use something called widgets. Widgets are sort of like an app. Dude, can you give me a fucking break?
It's not me.
Who is it?
I'm building a dam.
Who's that beaver over there?
It's the turtles.
Calm the fuck down. So it utilizes widgets. Widgets are sort of like apps for different websites. Like I can go to the CBS website, I can watch 60 Minutes on here. I can look at Facebook on here. It's not quite exactly like an iPad, but it is interactive. It has a touch screen, and it does a lot of things. I can also use it as an alarm clock. At night when I go to sleep, I could turn it down so that it's not quite as bright. It's got a bunch of different sounds it wakes you up with. I'm warning you. I'm warning you, Beaver.
Woodpeckers.
Yeah, you're going to get woodpecked. So it does a lot of cool things. Like I run all my pictures through Facebook on there. One of my cool things that I love to do is I keep it next to my computer, and I have Google Trends. So sometimes it almost acts like a ticker to me, where things go by, and all of a sudden I go, oh, why is that guy's name on there? And I'll go to the internet. You can use it in your office, you can use it in your bathroom, or you could use it right next to your nightstand as an alarm clock. Sony Dash, really cool, connects to the internet, tells you all the stuff you need to know. Sony Dash. Fucking stop it!
There's some sticks on that.
I'll beat you like a redheaded stepchild.
I'm gonna get back to work.
Work? Is that what you call jerking off?
Ah, yeah. You hear the music. You know what time it is. It's wrap-up show time. Let the vibes pass through your body. Yeah, Rachel, come on. Let yourself go. You know you like.
That is maybe the worst music track I've ever heard in my entire life. So, only way to stop it is to get to the clip. So here is Sal trying to uncover Mr. Hines' dark secrets.
The only secret I have is that I love this song there, and everybody knows. Feels good. Come on.
That's truly a secret that everyone knows.
Are you kissing his ass because he drives you home?
No.
Do you give him gas money?
Yes, I pay him. I pay him every week.
What do you give him?
I give him $80 a month to drive me in one way.
All right.
And
you owe me about $400.
That's true.
Sal's got teams of people.
Yeah, but John, I'm
driving
keeping
him
a lot
around.
of your secrets, so we're kind of even there.
I think that's a great show. Next, Sal tells John Hines secrets. I want to hear those.
All right, so John,
I'll give you a hint. Shut the fuck up, get in the trunk.
Take.
Such a goofball. No, mister. Shut up. Blowjob 81, here it comes.
Now, we all know Ronnie loves sex, and we know he is a huge fan of the city. So the fact that he is a fan of Sex in the City shouldn't come as a surprise, but somehow it does.
Which Sex in the City girl do you most identify yourself with?
What do you mean? Identify?
Oh, I thought you were a fan of the show.
Do you like that show?
Yeah, I went. I saw the last movie.
What'd you think of it?
It was me and about 500 girls and 2 gay guys.
So why'd you go?
He likes meeting guys. He likes meeting.
Yeah. Right, exactly. There you go. That's it, Steve.
Seriously, Ronnie, why'd you go?
Because I liked it. I liked the movie. I liked the show.
Oh, God. You watched the show?
I used to watch the show once in a while.
I didn't know you were big.
Not constant. I wasn't a fanatic fan like Howard was, but
What team are you on? Are you on
to watch.
Team Big or whatever John Corbett is?
Team Aiden?
Oh, I like Christopher North. Whatever his name is.
Well, you like him from Law and Order. You like him from Sex and the City.
I like him from Criminal Intent. He was really good.
So you must be glad that they came out with a sequel.
Yeah, I'll go see it probably eventually.
Now, we've all taken huge dumps and wanted to share those moments with our friends, right, Rach?
No, John.
Ah, come on. Like you've never been home on a Sunday morning after Saturday night tacos and laid some incredibly lengthy ass cable and took a picture of it on your cell phone and posted it on Facebook?
No, John.
Well, you're in the minority and you happen to be in luck, I assure you. Look at this, baby. I only got half of it. Here, want to see the other half? Major pipe stuff.
Are you one of those guys who, when you were in college, you would go, "Hey, everybody, come look at this shit I just made"? You're like all about it, aren't you?
No, but
you have done that, haven't you?
I must admit.
Have you done that?
No, but I must admit, about a week ago, I didn't think I was going to make it to the toilet. I mean, it was ready to come out. And when I finally made it to the toilet, I took this huge crap. And I did think about it. I don't know why. I don't know why this came up, but I thought about taking a picture of it and sending it to Richard Christie.
But why? What was so special about that one?
Because I took a look at it. It filled the bowl. And I was like, oh.
So it was size you were proud of?
Yeah,
content?
Volume.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's called, but by the way, when you don't think you're going to make it, and that's called prairie dogging. That's when the dog's sticking his head out of the prairie.
When was that? Oh, it was a porta potty at the New York State Fair. You know, it's hard to tell here which one's mine.
You have to. I apologize to all of you. For my fecal-loving co-host, John Hine, I'm Rachel Fine. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Memories. That was Hanukkah 2008. If you look close, you could see some remnants of potato latkes in there. Do you see that? Oh, and if you look at it at an angle, it kind of looks like an elephant. And see the little piece of corn? That's the eye.
I'm going to vomit
There's a
again.
tail.
You have to stop. This is the grossest conversation we've ever had. Just stop.
Take pride in my work.
This is your best work.
Smell this.
You play with your poop, and I will have flowers. I kind of want Benji back.
Diva.
Nasty thing with Rob Schneider.
Yeah, they were going back and forth. They were fighting.
Yeah, Rob Schneider was bashing Cougar Town.
Yeah.
Or Cougar Town fans. So he took issue with that.
Can't get any writing done on Cougar Town because I'm searching for one funny moment in your last 600 movies. Wish me luck. Bill and Krista Lauren. Krista is a actress on Cougar Town. Bill writes it. But I know Eric the actor wants another acting role.
Yes.
But I think I might have one for him. But let's first talk to Bill and Krista.
All right.
Bill, Krista, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
What's happening?
Hi, guys.
Now,
Hi there.
First of all, let me tell you that Cougar Town is leaving ABC, but it's going to another channel, right?
Yeah. It's you can't kill one of my shows, Howard. It's on TBS.
TBS.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is good. I mean,
yeah, you do whatever you can to stay alive, you know.
How'd you pull that off, by the way?
It's a smoke and mirrors thing, a little bit.
No, come on, be honest. How did you get that done?
You know what? The real thing is, I did a deal so that TBS is part owner of the show now. So if the show ever syndicates, they get some money too.
Right. So everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And I know Bill and Krista very well. They're a great couple.
You did a photo session or something.
I did.
Yeah, it's really weird. I never ever hear about that.
I did an erotic photo session with Krista, and it was very erotic.
Yes.
And she looked beautiful. And
Thank you. You know, we're still fighting about that because one of the pictures is a gift for me. It's up in my bathroom, and my kids have officially reached an age that now when we come home, sometimes they are trying to find reasons with their friends to be in my bathroom.
Yeah, Bill's favorite picture that I took of his wife has Krista's titty involved.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Bill's nervous that the kids will see it.
But they don't really care. I feel like they're kind of bored of it, and they don't care. And then I was going to take it down, and Bill protested.
Yeah, I think the problem is that Bill's afraid, like, their friends will come over and see it.
Right.
And then that gets weird. But I think it's a beautiful picture, and what's the big deal with titty? Anyway?
It's art, right? It's art.
It's my art.
I think you get elected president on that platform. Just what's the big deal with titties?
What is the big deal with titties? What's
but
titties
also
got?
because we have it, I have one at the beach, the one that's on my Twitter page, which you don't see anything. And Bill said, I feel like there's one in the bathroom, and that one, even though you don't see anything, it still looks like you don't have a top on.
Yeah, like with Krista, you know, I started taking some pictures of her, and within 2 seconds I had her in lingerie, and then I had her naked.
Boy, you work fast.
I do. Our first date.
It's awesome. Yeah, right. Yeah, I got more off of my first date with Krista than Bill did.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. But, you know, hey, listen, she's a beautiful woman, and she needed to be photographed, and who better to do it than me?
Thank you.
I'm a photography expert. But the exciting part is when I had Bill and Krista over my house, in the middle of, naked photograph stuff, I said, you know, what about Eric the actor? And the conversation got even stranger because Bill and Krista were open to it because they're fans of the show.
Uh-huh.
But they were also kind of like, well, maybe Ronnie the limo driver would be better.
Oh.
So they're...
So it's turned into a family. Let's be honest, because you guys are nice enough to call and to mention the show, and last year. And by the way, you have a very powerful fan base. You know, since I get my Twitter is basically reading different responses from Ronnie Munn's fan network about how he has to be on television.
But your Twitter appears to also be in fights with Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
What happened there? I mean, listen to this tweet that Bill put out about Rob Schneider, and I like Rob. Can't get any writing done on Cougar Town today because I'm searching for one funny moment in your last 600 movies. Wish me luck.
But did you read what he said first?
No, I don't.
No, look, you don't have to defend me. Look, I rarely attack people personally on Twitter. And, you know, the weird thing about Twitter is it's like a bunch of people telling on each other. And I guess he was watching baseball playoffs and thought there were too many Cougar Town commercials.
Right.
So he started tweeting about what a shitty show it was. Having never seen it.
Yeah.
You know, and just being a dick a little bit. And so I decided to say that in return. And then, you know, I'm still not good enough at Twitter that you don't realize that then, you know, the next 24 hours of your life is every fan of his hassling you and every fan of yours hassling him.
Yeah, it's a Twitter war.
Yeah,
but you have to like Deuce Bigelow, and you have to like that one where he goes to jail and he Big Stan.
Big Ron. Yeah.
Big Stan.
I like them because they're so different.
Yeah, right. So you're in an actual Twitter war.
No, you know, use a really decent guy. First of all, I felt horrible that I saw his feed and there's people just constantly harassing him, giving him shit. We got a very loyal fan base, which is nice, and he does too. And he was nice enough to kind of put it to an end, and I did as well.
By the way, this career of yours, this what would you call it? A comedy writer, right? Like a sitcom writer.
I started as a comedy writer, but now I mostly create TV shows.
This seems like a very good career, and a lot of people in my audience are unemployed. This seems like something fun to get into.
Is this what you're suggesting to people to end unemployment?
Yeah, I mean, you should see Bill and Krista have a beautiful home, and I mean, they're doing really well.
Just be a comedy writer.
Bill, just quickly tell us how we too can become comedy writers. What's the first show you worked on?
Look, you just got to get yourself to Los Angeles and say you want to do it.
Yeah, but after that, like, what show did you get on?
No, you know what is? I did a bunch of crappy shows when I was 21, and your career changes really based.
What were your crappy shows that you did?
I was on a show called Champs. I was on a show called Billy, which was embarrassing because no one saw it. It was also my name, and the executive producer of that show gave me a jean jacket that said Billy on the pocket. Well, I don't know where it is. I'd just be a guy that wears a jacket with his name on the pocket with a little heart over the eye.
So you were a funny guy. Let me get this right? Do we need to go to college to be one of these comedy writers?
No one really asks you, to tell you the truth. You know,
little known fact, by the way.
No one asks you if you went to school.
Little known fact that Bill Lawrence, okay, hear that last name, Lawrence?
Yes.
Sarah Lawrence, you ever hear that college?
Yes.
Bill started that college.
That is my great-great-grandma.
Yeah, his great-great-grandma. How's that?
Wow.
Not bad, huh?
So he's got college in his blood.
You got college in your blood.
There you go.
No, but in all seriousness, so what you have to do is get on a couple of shitty shows first.
You come out here, you wait tables, and you write as much as you possibly can, and then if you're lucky at all, you get an agent to you probably had to grab an agent too. But
what was your first big show? Spin City?
No, my first big show was I was a staff writer on it. I got hired on the first year of that show, Friends, and
on Friends,
and because of that, the same people that wouldn't even give me jobs 6 months before were suddenly like, "Hey, we've always been huge fans of you, even though we would never talk to you before."
Oh, that's it.
That's how Hollywood works, and I got lucky because of that, and then got to create my own show, and I created Spin City and Scrubs, and now Cougar Town.
Is that how you guys met? Like through Courtney or something?
No, we met. I created Spin City, and Krista was on Drew. And so we always had to be at the same type of ABC TV events and stuff. And
how long did it take you to get into your wife's pants?
It was horrible, man. She was really the first woman that I was ever friends with before I dated, because she was. How
long did it take you before you were actually having intercourse with her?
A year.
Wow.
Because when I met her, she was dating. I met her on a day that I had heard her on your show that morning with Drew.
And who was she dating?
She was dating a tiny actor.
Who? Who were you dating at the time?
That guy,
Danny DeVito.
From Danny DeVito, from who played Miles Silverberg on Murphy Brown.
Yeah, he used to ride around.
Oh,
he would ride around like on Krista's shoulders.
Oh, so Krista, you were fucking that guy.
And I was in a relationship. I said I can't. I'm going to be breaking up with him soon, but I'm not broken up with him yet.
You know what?
Wow.
She's not telling you, Howard. This is true that he was. You helped me out. He was the day that I met Krista. He was upset because she was on your show with Drew, and he didn't think that she had behaved well.
Oh.
And so she had to show up at an ABC function that night by herself. And that was the night that I met her.
Douchebag move on his part.
He blew it.
Yeah, I don't like what you said on the show. Shut up.
Right.
Please.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He let you go out alone.
Yeah, right.
And I remember it was pouring rain, and ABC flies you there and lets you bring, if you're dating someone. So he came with me to do the upfronts, and he wouldn't go with me downtown. I was like, all right. And I walked in, and
Bill was there.
And Alan Ruck, who was on Spin City, said, "Oh, come over and meet everybody on our show." And Bill stood up and was so cute. And
So did Bill give you the salami that night?
No.
Oh.
but I flirted with him.
No, you know, she did, man. I worked this for like 6 months, and she was still in L.A., and I was in New York.
Wow.
And I called, and one time, this is the most embarrassing story of my life. All right, I called, and she said, hey, I decided to date a comedy writer, and I thought she was talking about me. And I was like, oh, cool. She said, yeah, I think you know him. I'm like, oh, I bet I do. And
that was some other guy.
Yeah, she said some other guy's name.
Wow. Well, hey, you did well.
Yeah, I did all right.
I'll tell you, this comedy writing's good. You get to, you know, marry a piece of ass like Krista. You get you get paid big money. Yeah. It's a good career for a lot of these guys in my audience who are currently unemployed. And you know, you see these sitcoms, you can do it.
They should do it.
Yeah, just write some jokes.
Yeah.
So everybody's a comedy writer now.
There is. Everybody out the same amount of people that say they're screenwriters or movie writers.
I can't believe how much work you put into banging Krista. All I did was invite her over for a photo session.
Yeah, in retrospect, that would have been a huge time saver.
You're not kidding.
Pictures.
Photography will get you laid. Now, listen, this Cougar Town, let's talk about this. It's moving from ABC. Bill and Krista obviously care about this project. They also care about this show. Let me get Eric the actor on the phone. Dude, you there?
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Eric. Bill and Krista were over my house. I just want you to understand this, Eric. Every time you put me down and every time you badmouth me, when they were over, I go, hey, what about Eric the actor maybe making an appearance on your show? I put it out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But he won't remember this as long as this phone call lasts.
Let me remind you, Krista's naked in my room, and I'm pitching you for the show. Okay?
Hey, Howard, I'll tell you the truth, because part of the reason we were happy to do this is Krista and I have been arguing about it because, I said ultimately, hey, we were trying to promote the show, and whoever we said could be on it should be on it. And Krista feels that because of you have to pay for bad behavior, and maybe Eric shouldn't be on the show because of consequences to the way that you act.
But you know what it is? First of all, let's review. Eric is deadly on these shows. You know that. I mean, you got to... I was just listening to a tape of him on some wrestling show, and I mean, they won't even show him on camera. Like, they keep him on, like, a ISDN line or something.
Like, the wrestling audience is afraid of him.
Yeah.
And also, by the way,
what'd you say, Eric?
It was Skype.
Oh, you were on Skype?
Skype.
I couldn't see you.
I wasn't a huge fan of the soda incident either, personally, as an executive producer, because, it's just really about every day you're slammed, and it's really about trying to get the work done.
That's the other thing. If you go with Eric, just be prepared that there's going to be all sort of hassle, like getting him there. Then all of a sudden he has his doctor's appointment he can't change. Then he wants soda. I mean, but like, where's I didn't get my 2 liters of Pepsi. I mean,
yeah, he's ready to sue.
Eric, are you going to be a nightmare and you're going to threaten to sue people?
No, I will not.
Right. Now, what kind of part are we talking about? Now, you guys are actually thinking of maybe using Ronnie the limo driver instead of Eric, right?
By the way, every time I'm up at your show, Ronnie Mund could not be more professional and gracious.
And Ronnie's very popular right now, Krista.
Very popular. But I was talking to Bill. He's like, really, not even joking, aren't there sometimes consequences for bad behavior? Last week, Eric, I think you called Howard a jackass.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but we fight because I feel, without being totally candid, we're trying to do something that'll promote and help the show, and Krista feels that what we're trying to do is teach Eric a lesson about how he behaves.
Right, you got to decide where you say. Now, let me ask you something, Bill. You're the writer, and you obviously will write the part, and we'll decide whether it's going to go to Eric or Ronnie, and Ronnie's here now, but I believe whatever part it is, they should get a makeout scene with Krista.
It's okay with me.
Just tell one of them to bring a camera.
I'm being serious. Would you ever write that?
I would probably feel okay about writing that.
Yeah,
for
I'm
Ronnie.
not going to do that.
Oh, you are going to do it because let's have something hot go down and where people are really going to want to tune in, right, Eric?
Why don't you do it with Courtney?
What do you mean?
We'll have Courtney make out with someone.
No.
By the way, I love that my wife's comfortable promising that Courtney will make out with Eric the actor.
All right, either you or Courtney has to make out. Like, let's do something fun. Ronnie, will you be up for something like that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do you want the role?
Yeah.
Eric,
sure.
You want the role?
My
right?
guy on Twitter's been promoting me. Munfan Network has been promoting this guy's show like for 6 months already.
Yeah, I feel. I got to be honest. I feel on some level like I owe Ronnie for the work that his people have done
promoting the show.
Yeah, and so I think that ultimately, you're just deciding whether or not Eric has behaved in a way that he's allowed to do it as well.
Krista, would you make out with a guy with a Buffalo Bill mustache?
Well, I'm married on the show, but there is a very cute blonde girl named Busy Phillips on the show.
No, you don't pass this off to Busy. It's either going to be you.
I'll do whatever Bill wants, but I am married on the show.
Bill, what is the role you have in mind, and then let's make a decision whether it's going to go to Ronnie or Eric.
Not knowing, let's be honest. I don't think that given a week I could think of a role that they could both play.
You don't have something in mind?
No, meaning that...
depends on who gets the job.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now, you feel either guy can be written into the show, and I'm begging you, make it some sort of romantic thing. Either with
I will make it something other than just a person that says, one line that you fly by. I'll make it something titillating.
Could it be something outrageous like where Ronnie and Eric are a gay couple on the show and we put them both on?
Ooh. I think
I'm not making out with Eric.
Yeah.
Come here, you midget.
Eric, will you ever play a gay on TV?
How many times are you going to ask me this? And the question, the answer never changes. No.
If it's Ronnie, though, who's your gay lover?
No.
No. Ronnie, you would not be opposed to playing gay on TV, right?
I'll play.
I think Ronnie knows you shouldn't limit yourself. You know what I mean? It's any actor can play any part, Howard. That's part of being a...
That's part of being an actor.
Right,
yeah, we keep telling Eric that.
Well, Eric doesn't understand. That doesn't mean he's gay. It means that...
What is Eric's idea of a part?
Yeah, Eric, what would you like to play on Cougar Town?
Maybe there's like a new neighbor to the area.
Mm-hmm. Can Eric play a neighbor to, let's say, Krista or Courtney?
Well, yeah, Krista and Courtney on the show live next to each other, and they are selling the other house that lives next to the two of them because it used to be where Courtney's boyfriend lived.
What if Krista's?
Why don't we make it into a Playboy house?
What if Krista's having a baby and then she walks out and Eric is the baby, like she's carrying around one of those baby things.
That's her new baby.
That's her new baby. Like, oh yeah,
I mean, he'd have to be really willing to do some kind of wardrobe type thing. Maybe
Eric,
only a diaper.
Would you be willing to play a baby?
No.
No. Wow. That's unbelievable.
He's the worst actor. He can only play certain parts.
How about? I know. I mean, Ronnie will play whatever you want him to.
Yeah,
you want to be a baby?
Yeah.
What
the hell?
What do you care? Baby with a big Buffalo Bill mustache.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I get to make out with somebody.
Can I say something actually honest? Even though we're having fun with this, I mean, Ronnie as a performer is, he's not closing any doors. He's keeping literally every option open.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never met an actor that has worked less, that has more very specific demands.
Well, I got some plot lines here. Eric, let's say, like he's homeless, and he moves into Krista's garage, but he moves into like a shoebox, and then she almost throws him out in the garbage because she's cleaning out the garage, and all of a sudden she realizes that in the shoebox is Eric. What do you think of that plot line? Or better yet, Krista's ex-boyfriend.
What are you saying?
Krista's ex-boyfriend from the past comes, and it's Eric. And she's like embarrassed because it proves that she was not like the hot chick in high school or something like that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Eric, would you play that?
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. Like Krista keeps trying to describe you as a friend, but meanwhile she's not admitting you are a boyfriend.
Right.
Oh, he'd love that part.
What about, would you wear a parrot costume and pretend to be Krista's parrot? Seriously, I'm being serious.
No.
You would not?
No.
All right.
No. Would you do that?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, you would dress, Ronnie, would you dress in a parrot
Whatever you
costume?
want.
Yeah, why wouldn't you do
Who
that?
gives a shit?
How much fun would that be?
That's the attitude of a working actor.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, why wouldn't you play a parrot that lives in Krista's house? Recurring role. You know, it's like, wow, there's my parrot.
This is what I don't understand, Howard. I got plenty of buddies out here that are just struggling actors, and one of them, he got a hemorrhoids commercial, in which he has to be on TV talking about his horrible hemorrhoids.
And so what?
That's just a paycheck.
You're damn right. Nobody thinks he has real hemorrhoids, does
Eric, would you do that?
Would you play a hemorrhoid? Eric, you really wouldn't play a parrot. You really wouldn't.
I would play a person, not an animal.
All right. And Ronnie, you say you will play a parrot.
I don't care.
All right.
Eric, so if you were going to they were making The Wizard of Oz, you couldn't play the Scarecrow or the lion?
I'd do that.
Oh, that you do.
What's the difference?
Right.
Yeah, it's an animal.
And you're on a top show, Cougar Town, with Krista and Courtney. I mean, oh my God, that's a dream come true for you. And Busy Phillips.
Think of how starstruck you'll be.
You'll probably see Krista naked.
Ooh. And we have our craft service. They have a truck full of soda.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Pepsi?
It's full of soda.
Pepsi.
It's got to be Pepsi.
I'm just saying.
How about Eric's actually there and a real cougar comes to Cougar Town and eats Eric? Bill, do you think you have said, you've gone on record saying you feel the name of the show hurt the show?
Yeah.
Really? Why? Cougar Town? That's a good name.
You know what is the way network TV works nowadays is you need kind of a hook a little bit to sell it.
Sure.
I thought it was a funny hook to sell the show, and then we kind of ditched the whole idea of Courtney chasing having sex with younger guys after about 3 episodes.
Right, yeah, so it really didn't reflect the show.
Yeah,
How
but
about
in
Krista?
retrospect, I probably couldn't get a show on TV called, People Drink Wine, or...
Hey, Eric, would you play a part where you're a friend of Krista's and you have, you want to be breastfed by Krista? Would you play a guy who's into, baby stuff and wants to be breastfed by Krista?
I'd have to think about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're so stupid. I'm there, man. Get me on the plane.
You'll play a guy.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Eric, do you realize you're sort of talking yourself out of the gig?
Eric, would you play a guy who picks up dog shit for a living? I'm being serious.
That's a person.
Yeah.
Right. The job.
Your part is that you're this guy. They don't want to pick up the episode's about Krista can't stand picking up dog shit. They have a dog. So they hire one of these companies that comes out and cleans out your yard, your dog shit, and you're the guy who cleans the dog shit. Would you play that?
Doggone.
Doggone is the name. Yeah, Doggone is the name of the company.
And hey, Howard, there is a dog on the show, and it's a huge dog, so I think part of the joke would be that it's giant piles.
See? You like that.
And Eric falls into the pile.
Yeah, and you get stuck like quicksand.
Right.
Help! So, no, seriously.
Somebody's got to get him out of there.
Eric, would you play a character that cleans dog shit out of a backyard?
Yeah.
You would, okay.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
By the way, I was teetering because honestly, TV is about how quickly you can do things,
right.
And I feel like Eric should realize that if he said, "Look, I'm up for doing anything," that the odds would be that I wouldn't go to great lengths to humiliate him. But as a producer writer, to hear, it can only be this tiny thing.
All right, so you guys, this is how real Hollywood works. So my audience is going to get to see this right now. Ronnie is up for this part, and so is Eric. You've talked to both of the actors. I'm going to let them say their piece, and then I want to hear the decision-making process that you and Krista go through when you decide who is going to get this part. Ronnie, would you like to say something to the producer and executive guy, whatever your title is?
Well, all I got to say is we've been promoting his show, and that's number one. Right. Number two, I'm up to do anything. So that's about all I could say.
That's all you want to say?
That's it.
Want to mention anything about your acting? Or No. Okay.
Any previous history? Nothing.
Well, smart.
I was on the Vicki Lawrence show years ago.
I remember. People are still talking about that.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Ronnie, there you have. You said your piece. Wisely, you kept off any type of acting experience work that you've done because I'm sure it can only embarrass you.
Right.
All right. Eric, you have a minute with the creator of Cougar Town and the lead actress, Krista. Go ahead.
Well, unlike Ronnie, I have actually been on a couple of TV shows. So, I have had screen time.
So have I.
And then, even though a certain actor from TV considers me an extra, I am not. I am an actor.
Talk about TNA you're presently on.
Why would you bring that up?
And also, I am working with TNA Wrestling, which they should have another video to you guys to show.
He can bring the whole TNA audience, Ronnie. He does have.
Well, I forgot to say I did a major motion picture with John Stamos.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know
that'll be coming out in February or March. So.
All right. All right. Well, I think that's enough of a pitch. It is now really up to Bill and Krista, who work on Cougar Town, who created it. They put their blood, sweat, and tears on this. They don't make this decision in some sort of cavalier way because the show is important to them. This is their livelihood. This is what put food on the table.
Right.
Go ahead, Krista. Tell us your thoughts, and then Bill, give us your decision as well.
Go first, go.
Well, I don't have the authority to cast it. I'm going to really give it to Bill. And I understand why you guys get in trouble with Eric, because then, I understand, Eric, your life and limitations you've had, and I feel bad about that.
Right.
Well, Krista, I'm going to say, first of all, from my point of view, Eric is more interesting to watch on screen. No offense to you, Ronnie, but look at him. He's a train wreck. It's going to be awful. Whenever I see him on anything, I'm fascinated. I cannot take my eyes off him. But having said that, Ronnie is a real weirdo. And there's nothing stranger to me than my limo driver being on anything.
And
he's got a huge following.
And he's been a true friend to us in the show. I like to reward good behavior.
Well, it sounds like you're leaning toward Ronnie. But
yeah.
I look.
As a fan, I got to say, Eric, would you play someone who, in this episode, you're a victim of pedophilia, that a pedophile has dragged you into his basement, he's blown you, he's done terrible things to you, and now you're in court testifying against him?
No.
All right.
Bill, that's out.
By the way,
wow, I'm surprised you wouldn't play that.
That's an entire episode that we've already pretty much written.
A lot of room for comedy there.
Yeah, but Eric, why not play that? You don't have to do the physical act. You just have to be a victim of it.
You're in court.
Well, for starters, I don't look like a kid, an underage kid with...
No, you're older, but it happened to you.
You're older, but a pedophile... Years ago, the guy did it to you. He was changing one of your diapers, and he just fucking went berserk. He started jerking you off.
Will you stop with that dumb...
I'm kidding around with you. God, you're right, you guys. There's no fun with him. No.
It's an easy decision, Howard.
Would you play someone with a bomb strapped to his neck and then his head explodes?
No.
No. All right.
I would.
Yeah, so would I. What's the big deal?
Well, Eric has played that.
It's a paycheck, like he said.
He doesn't repeat himself.
Look, we always talk about when we talk about actors and actresses, you can divide them truly into two camps, which is the people that are easy to work with and people that get in their own way.
Gee, I know where this was going. Eric, one last chance. Would you play a talking fire hydrant?
No.
No, I can't believe this guy. What if the talking fire hydrant fucks Krista's character? She's hot.
No.
Oh, my God. Ronnie, would you play a fire?
I'm there, man.
What is the objection?
That's like if I was...
You would fuck Krista while wearing a fire hydrant costume.
Yeah, why not? That's like if I was picking up the dog shit, she'd be in a bikini by
Ronnie,
the pool.
let me ask you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Would you play the actual dog shit if they asked you to?
Yeah, whatever they want, man.
Right. Let me hear what a talking fire hydrant sounds like right now. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Hi, Krista. How are you, baby?
Ronnie, you don't even have to do it because my vote's for you.
All right, thank you.
Look, here's the Howard, you want the end decision?
Let me try one last time, Bill, before you do that. Eric, I'm giving you one last chance.
I got one thing that we actually wrote in at one point, Howard.
All right.
Which is that dog is big enough for someone to ride it around.
Eric, would you ride a dog?
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Would you play a former Nazi who was responsible for killing the most amount of Jews during World War II?
No.
No.
Gee, I would grab that role.
Why not? What's the big deal? It's a part. It's not like it's not like he's killing the Jews.
Hitler was a great guy. All right, you've heard everything now. Bill, just give me the decision.
Yeah. All right, look, you got to add two things. One, not only is Ronnie been incredibly gracious to us and helping to promote the show, but he's also built his own name up with the block parties, to a celebrity level. And
by the way, do you know David Letterman's limo driver is starting his own block party? Any day now, we're going to see it.
They're all going to be in Fairfield County, Connecticut.
All right.
So look, here's the deal.
This is going bad for you, Eric. Eric, quick, one last chance. Would you play an angry, ungrateful midget that looks like a plucked chicken?
Howard, I'm going to give Eric an escape route, okay? Which is Ronnie's got it.
Wow.
I listen to Krista all the time, and she feels that Eric isn't grateful enough.
Right.
And I will allow you, because the show is already picked up for this year and next year. I will allow you, if Eric behaves well enough for, say, a 6-month period or something that you decide, to bestow upon him a part.
All right, so Ronnie has won the first part, and if Eric is really on good behavior, you're going to write him a part.
Yeah, but he has to earn it.
He has to earn
Eric's
it.
on probation.
Well, that's real. Eric, did you hear that? You're on probation.
I heard.
You better be nice to me.
Sounds like he's crying.
Well,
is he all right?
No, I'm not.
He lost out on a part.
Well, you talked yourself
Listen
out
to his
of a
voice.
part.
It sounds like he's really upset.
Are you upset?
Not really.
Wow.
Well,
you don't care.
There's still a chance to get it. I just think that I think my wife's going to need to hear yours and Howard's relationship be a little more reciprocal.
Right. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. Ronnie, you've won a part on
thank you, guys.
Cougar
I
Town.
appreciate it.
Of course, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie, all I ask in return is maybe slightly less than 1,000 tweets a day from Ronnie.
All right.
And
all
Bill,
right, no problem.
Please keep us abreast of this development and let us know what Ronnie's part is evolving into, okay?
Sure, and Ronnie, we'll give you a call this week and find out what your schedule is and stuff.
Sounds good.
And make it so Ronnie fucks Courtney Cox.
Hot chicks. Yeah, I was going to say hot chicks.
Yeah, like he wants to do something to her. All right, and have extra makeup on the set to cover up Ronnie's bad tattoos. All right?
No, we're on it.
All right, thank you. All right, the show is called Cougar Town. It features the work of Bill Lawrence and his beautiful wife, 𝗧𝗵𝗲 Lawrence.
Thanks, Howard.
Yes, and you two go back to doing whatever it is you do. Eric, I'm sorry you didn't win the part. Ronnie,
Eric talked himself out of a part.
He did.
I don't even know if he realizes that.
When you're an actor, whatever they tell you you're going to do, you say, yes, sir. That's the best way to get a part. That's a good lesson for any of my fans who are thinking going into this career. Krista, have you ever turned anything down? No. You do what they tell you to do.
Well, at least you say, okay, you tell your agents, I'll do anything, ever, anything, and then once it's offered to you, then you can think about it.
And you're not going to do a trick, Bill, where like Ronnie plays a corpse or something. It's like
no.
He's going to have lines, speaking and everything. Oh God, I got to see that.
Talking to the principals.
All right, very good. All right, thank you.
You bet.
Bye, Eric. All right, there you go. Ronnie, way to go.
I thought he wanted to be on TV, but Eric talked himself out of every part.
Pretty cool.
First the movies, now TV.
Now TV. What is that, Eric?
Eric's a shitty actor.
All right.
I think that every time a part comes up, it should be between Eric and Ronnie.
Yeah, it's. I couldn't wait for that.
Mr. Mund.
Yes.
Does today mark your return to television?
Yes.
I mean, you had a deal in the works.
Yes, I did.
It's been an up and down, bumpy ride, to say the least.
Right. He is a guy of his word, though. Bill Lawrence.
Right.
Is a guy of his word, because he said if that show got picked up, I would have a part on that show, because I promoted the shit out of it with my guy from Fan Network on Twitter. I got to give him props for that, man.
He was on there all the time hounding them and promoting the show and saying, listen, if the show gets picked up, you're going to keep your word, Bill, aren't you? Blah, 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 blah. And Bill kept his word. So that's a man, you know, that's a man.
Lisa G has a theory that Ronnie dyed his goatee last night.
I think so.
You're
Yesterday it was really white.
Yeah, I noticed that too. And even the guys from TV put up a thing while Ronnie was in there. Go, look how white Ronnie's beard is. It looks like a billy goat. And,
oh, God.
And,
so yesterday he was a billy goat and today he's not.
But I didn't see him. I didn't notice today. Did he dye it last night, do you think?
Looks like it.
Okay. Hey, Ron, come on in. We want to see the dye job you did on your goatee.
Hey, Howard. He's running down the hall screaming at JD that he's going to kick the fucking shit out of him.
Well, get in here and show us your
JD?
goatee.
Oh, yeah, he dyed it. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying you dyed it because I saw it yesterday and it was white as like Santa Claus.
Yeah, because what are you laughing at?
So what did you do? Because yesterday it was like white. Did you realize how white it was? Like what made you go home yesterday and dye it?
I don't know. I didn't.
You must have noticed. Did someone say something to you? And why are you going to beat up JD? Because you dyed.
Because he runs with every little thing to Jason or Gary or something, or the TV, you know, oh, look what he did today.
I haven't said
You're
one word.
full of shit, okay?
Lisa, did JD say anything to you about it? No. Why are you blaming JD?
Because he does it with everything, man.
He didn't do it this time.
I don't care. He could tell me from now until next year.
You don't believe him?
No.
Wow. Someone even said in the email on the wrap-up show yesterday, like, Ronnie always is threatening to beat up JD.
I didn't threaten to beat him up.
You were like, what are you laughing at?
Because everything is, you know, you're talking on the, you know, John invites you in.
Right.
So I go in and I'm talking about something, so I might not know everything, okay?
Right.
This one, he laughs at everything. Everything's funny.
There was even one point where he started laughing, and then I laughed, and then he yelled at me for laughing.
Yeah. Everybody was glued to the radio.
Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
You were laughing first, dude.
Why is that funny?
Who was laughing first? You were laughing first, weren't you?
Why does he have to be in here? Go to the meeting.
So,
you love Ronnie, right?
I love him, but this one I had nothing to do with. I'm sorry,
okay,
dude.
right, yeah. Okay.
What'd you put in there?
What's
the stuff?
Just for men, man.
Just for men.
Yeah.
And what did you comb it through?
Yeah, they got these little brush thing.
Oh.
And so you just did that this morning.
That's a little more elaborate than just a comb through because notice there's
doesn't look bad.
There's
though.
like a pattern.
Well,
you know,
he
it's got like
makes
a
sure to
zebra
leave
pattern.
What would you like me to do, dude? It's a little brush thing. It's a
what
brush.
I'm saying is, but you're like going in a specific way, no?
No, it's got this little brush,
right?
Little small brush, and you just go through it.
But you're not putting it in the hair in your head, are you?
No. I got all gray hair back here and shit. Come on.
But on your beard, you're doing it. But I think you did a decent job because you left a little bit of gray.
Right, you
Yeah,
don't go
well, that's why I try to leave it natural looking. You
Although
know?
I got to tell you, in some spots it's super dark. Like it's
That's
like
funny.
sometimes the dye.
That's
No, like right in the middle there.
It's like a fan.
Sometimes the dye. Yeah, sometimes the dye gets real thick
You know what's
in places.
interesting? Like, see this one part? I don't know if you can see it. Right, you just turn your head.
I know what you mean, under the lip.
No. Turn
Right, the fan part.
Back.
Right,
Yeah.
go ahead, point to it.
Here, it kind of looks like spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, like it spilled on his chin.
Yeah, well, maybe I just spilled something. I don't know.
How long does it take you to do that?
5 minutes.
Oh, and you did it this morning? Because you get up early.
Yeah.
He gets up way early. What time you get up?
3:15. I got to take care of the dog.
So like at 3:15, you're dyeing your beard?
No, but it's about 3:45.
Yeah, because he takes care of the dog
Takes 5
first,
minutes.
Then he dyes his beard.
I would do it at night, I think.
Yeah, well, I forgot last night.
Yeah.
I was tired.
How often do you have to dye your beard?
Once a week.
Wow.
But
Once
you
a
let
week.
it go
Yeah, well,
for
it
a
grows
while.
in, dude. You know, it
Okay,
grows
take it easy.
in.
All right,
You get
calm down.
roots?
Yeah, you get roots. You get roots.
Your roots are showing.
You get roots.
But did you forget for a while, or did you?
No, I'm telling you, it's a week, and
it's a pain in the ass all day upkeep.
It is annoying.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian,
get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
Right. I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful, so you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
when Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating.
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say bene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just
Okay,
listen to
just
this
listen
word.
to the
Listen to it.
Do you know what that? Do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult. I heard then it was cult, not a cult. But an occult is, I think it's a combination. It's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird
do you
people.
ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in anything?
Consult the dictionary.
No.
Sal, when
Too
people
busy.
are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow! I can't
When I
believe
say
I'm-
occult, O-C-C-U-L-T, whatever it is, and you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult. No, I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow! Where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn. Cảm ơn các bạn hôm nay đã ghé thăm kênh của mình nhé. Lần trước mình có chia sẻ với các bạn về sữa tiệt trùng của hãng 𝗵𝗵𝗲 loại có đường. Hôm nay thì mình xin chia sẻ với các bạn về sữa tiệt trùng của hãng 𝗧𝗵𝗲 nhé. Hãng này cũng là một hãng khá nổi tiếng ở Việt Nam mình. Đó. Rất là nhiều các mẹ tin dùng cho con luôn. Đó. Mình cũng cho bé nhà mình uống cái sữa tiệt trùng TH này. Thì nhìn thì mẫu mã các bạn thì cũng không có gì là mới lạ đúng các bạn, không có gì là mới là bất ngờ cả, tại vì sữa này được bán rất là nhiều ở tiệm thuốc này, tất cả các tiệm sữa này, thậm chí những cái quán nước vỉa hè người ta cũng vừa bán nước ngọt và người ta cũng nhiều lúc người ta cũng sẽ bán kèm theo cái sữa này, tại vì những vị khách của chúng ta thì thường là các bé sẽ đi cùng với bố mẹ mà, đúng không các bạn? Hoặc là những cái ở trong những cái tiệm tạp hóa, trong những tiệm tạp hóa thì luôn luôn có cái sữa TH này, mình thấy là luôn luôn có sữa TH này trên kệ. Đó, trên quầy kệ sẽ luôn có. Sữa TH đó, mình sẽ tìm hiểu qua về bao bì trước nhé các bạn nhé. Đấy. Khi mà mình mua thì mình thấy sẽ được đóng gói vào 4 hộp, sẽ được đóng vào một lốc và hút giấy chân không dính như này. Đó, mình đã sử dụng mất 2 hộp rồi. Đây còn 2 hộp, đây mình bóc ra cho các bạn nha. Đây là lớp màng bọc bảo vệ để bọc 4 hộp lại với nhau sẽ thành một lốc. Đây. Mình thích dùng sữa hộp như vậy đó. Mình thích dùng sữa hộp tại vì nó tiện. Tại vì khi mà đi đâu mà uống á, thì mình có luôn cái ống hút này các này, có luôn cái ống hút để mình cắm vào cái lỗ này để mình uống. Chứ còn cái sữa này là mình phải cắt cái đầu này đi, làm sau bắt đầu mình tu như vậy, mình tu. Và khi mà mình tu ấy, cái lực sữa nó ra rất là mạnh các bạn ạ. Tại vì các bạn hiểu không, khi mà mình dốc này thì sữa nó đẩy xuống theo cái lực đấy, bạn thấy không, mình cắt đây, sữa nó đẩy xuống rất là nhiều đó. Nên là nhiều các bé mà nếu mà bắt đầu mới uống sữa này á thì chắc chắn là sẽ bị đổ vào người luôn, chắc chắn là sẽ bị đổ sữa vào người đấy. Mình thấy ví dụ như cái sữa này mà họ làm thêm một cái ống hút á, ống hút họ dính như này, tại vì cái hộp sữa này nó bằng giấy mà, xong bắt đầu họ dính vào đây này đó, thì cái sữa này họ làm thêm một cái ống hút ở đây cho các bé nữa thì mình nghĩ là nó quá tuyệt vời luôn đó. Mình thấy cái này bất tiện ở một cái là nó không có ống hút, mỗi lần uống á, thì một là phải đổ ra cốc, hai là ví dụ như là mình mang đi trên đường á, ví dụ bé đang đi trên đường mà khát nước á, mà muốn uống á, thì nó rất là bất tiện vì cái khả năng mà nó làm đổ ra cái này đổ ra ngoài rất là cao. Còn ví dụ như là mình dùng ống hút như của cái hộp TH này thì rất là thuận tiện các bạn ạ, có ống hút luôn. Mình muốn uống nhiều hay uống ít thì sẽ là do cái lực hút của mình đó, rất là thuận tiện đó. Mà nhìn cái hộp nó cũng sạch sẽ đó, mình cảm thấy như vậy. TH này nó có loại có đường và loại không đường, loại không đường. Thì hiện tại bây giờ mình đang mua là cái loại có đường, tại vì mình không uống được cái loại sữa không đường các bạn ạ, mình không uống được. Nhưng mà nếu mà để tập để sau này mà uống á, thì mình nghĩ là nên uống những cái loại không đường. Tại vì theo bản thân của mình thì uống những cái loại mà nó càng ít đường á thì nó sẽ càng tốt cho cơ thể mình nhiều hơn. Tại vì cơ thể mình sẽ giảm được một lượng đường khi mà được nạp vào cơ thể. Tại vì một ngày á, ví dụ như là mình ăn uống này, xong rồi mình ăn những cái đồ ăn vặt này, hoặc là trà sữa này, hoặc là cà phê sữa này, hoặc là những cái đồ ăn trái cây này kia, thì một cái lượng đường cần thiết nào đấy nó đã được nạp vào cơ thể mình rồi. Khi mà mình uống thêm những cái khác nữa, ví dụ như là lúc mình ăn kẹo này, ăn kẹo sô cô la này, hay là kẹo ngọt này đấy, những cái loại mà đấy là nó đã dư thừa cái lượng đường mà khi mà nạp vào cơ thể nó sẽ không tốt. Nói chung là cái gì nó quá nhiều thì nó cũng sẽ không tốt, đúng không các bạn? Ở trên bao bì